Welcome, everybody, to your 167th edition of TWitWoW Request Live. Cannot believe we've done this many requests, but this one is, I'm really excited about this one. I haven't looked at the card. I don't remember the show at all. This is me going completely blind. I don't know how blind you are. The only thing I know about this is that what the title of the YouTube video says, which is that we're getting Joe versus Steiner and a King of the Mountain match. And I'm not a big fan of the King of the Mountain match, but Joe versus Steiner should absolutely slap. We've got Slammiversary 2006 here. Thank you very much to Dominique Adams for his longtime support of the channel, of the brand, of the community in general. Dom has been a fantastic person in general to have in the community. Dom, thank you not only for your continued financial support, but also just for being you, man. You're awesome. We love having you around. It's great.
Absolutely, I concur enthusiastically. And what's interesting is Dom's whole gimmick in our Discord is just wishing for bad things, and then strangely they do come true. You know, he's got genuine potency over there. But this isn't like a bad era TNA show. This should actually be genuinely entertaining. I actually have expectations for this one.
Yeah.
Because again, this was still when they had the NWA World Title, and I think Christian was still relatively new at the company. I think they put the belt on him a bit quick, which hey, I have no qualms with. He's an amazing worker. So yeah, I actually have standards for this show. So we'll see if they're met or not. But I am ready when you are. I'm right at zero, man. So.
And Dominique is here. He said, "Happy Fridays, everyone. Let's enjoy this. 3, 2, 1, go." All right.
And this is the TNA intro.
I think I saw the alpha male.
Yes. Yeah, King of the Mountain match. For the uninitiated, for anybody that might not know the King of the Mountain match, it's pretty much a ladder match in reverse. You've got to hang the title up, not to take it down, but you have to gain eligibility to hang the title up, and you gain that by pinning or submitting somebody else in the King of the Mountain match, and then that person goes in the penalty box. I'm not sure for how long, though. I don't know if it was for 3 minutes or however long, but there is like a penalty box with a preset time, and you got to sit in there. And then when the time expires, obviously you can rejoin the match. But you can only hang the belt in reverse when you've gotten a pinfall or submission on somebody. You have to gain eligibility to hang the title up.
Is there like a certain amount of time after you've gotten that pinfall or submission that you have? Or is it just once you've gotten a pinfall or submission, for the remainder of the match, you're eligible?
I think it's once you've gotten the pinfall or submission for the remainder of the match, you're eligible, because if there was a time limit, like, dude, that would just be even, like, it's already convoluted, right? But that would make it even crazier, so, yeah.
Because the thing is, like, it is really convoluted, and that is why it's bad, but once you understand it, it's kind of a cool concept.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, convoluted, yes, but is it fun when you've got good workers to execute it? Sure. So we got Christian Cage, the defending champion, Jeff Jarrett, the founder, Ron the Truth Killings, Abyss, and the Icon Sting.
That's really cool. I didn't know Sting was in this. I didn't know Sting was in TNA this early.
Oh, yeah, dude, because one of the formative rivalries that would kind of define early TNA would be Sting and Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, wow, okay.
So keep in mind, they're both in this match, but Christian is the defending champion, so that also adds an interesting wrinkle.
Yeah. I know Christian got, I think you mentioned before we even went live that once Christian showed up, they strapped him up real quick.
Yeah, I think they knew, right? The name recognition and everything else, and we all know Christian really wanted to use TNA as the proving ground for his main event potential, and boy, did he prove it.
Yeah. He really did. He really went there, and he did an amazing job of just showing the world, and really more specifically, I think Vince McMahon, that he is a main event talent.
Yes. And here we go, the introduction for Slammiversary, pretty much TNA SummerSlam, essentially. And so,
what is their WrestleMania?
Bound for Glory.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah, I honestly, Dom, that's another
we got
reason
the
your
six-sided ring going on.
Yes, But yeah, Dom, I think that's another reason why your request works. This is probably one of the more perfect Patreon requests that we've gotten, just in terms of like theme, good era, everything, because it is summertime, and so this is interesting timing.
It is summertime, but it's not the dog days yet, so it's not so painfully hot that like you basically have to choose between suffering outside and being in the nice, cool, air conditioned inside where it doesn't really feel like summer at all.
Oh, and get this, I found out this little factoid just before you and I went live. Dark Side of the Ring, because they're premiering their next season July 7th, and they're opening with a 2-hour premiere. Actually, it's a two-hour premiere of a 3-part event on TNA Wrestling, and they posted 4 hours ago that 24 years ago today, TNA held its first event. So we're covering TNA on the anniversary of their first event today.
Wow, that's crazy. Our first match here is looking like it's going to be Team 3D versus. Is this 2 Live Crew? Maybe, I don't know if they were called that back then. It was. I mean, it's clearly Road Dogg and Billy Gunn though.
Yeah, if it's, I don't think they were VKM yet. I don't think.
No, definitely not.
That being Voodoo Kin Mafia, of course, a play on Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Chair duel here. So happy anniversary to TNA. So again, yet another apropos reason, Dom, we're doing this today. Chair shot to the back of Bubba Ray. Well, you know what? We got Mike Tenay and Don West on commentary.
They were just called the James Gang here. It's BG James and Kip James.
Oh, okay.
And we got off to a hot start too, because the Team 3D guys were basically beating the James Gang down the ramp. Like they were like dragging them out of the backstage area to the ramp and beating them on their way down. Like they were already getting a head start on this match.
Yes.
BG now with his triple jab shuffle haymaker combo and turns around into a cage shot from Devon. Nice.
Oh, Devon. You know, it's crazy how stacked the roster of early TNA felt. Like, you had Christian Cage as the world champion. You had Team 3D, which immediately is going to legitimize your tag division. You had AJ Styles.
Yes.
Enough said. Abyss, when he was still an actual monster.
Yes.
And menacing at that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, early TNA was low-key kind of flexing, honestly.
Even just like early X Division was unbelievable, because like you had AJ, you had Daniels, Joe showed up in like 04, 05, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
You had Chris Sabin, you had Sanjay Dutt, you had Elix Skipper at one point. I mean, the X Division was really what got me into TNA back in the day. And I mean, even Jerry Lynn at one point, I loved watching him wrestle. He was really good. I think the first ever main event of TNA, which is relevant because we talked about earlier how this is the 24th anniversary of that first show. I think that the main event of that first show was a triple threat. It was AJ Styles, Jerry Lynn, and Low Key, I want to say.
Wait, this is LAX, so LAX was the thing around this time. Dude, the first iteration of LAX kicked
Homicide
fucking
and Hernandez,
ass.
yeah, absolutely.
Dude, that original LAX theme song, I actually should listen to it when we get done here. What a fucking bop, man.
I don't remember the full-on LAX theme, but I remember Hernandez's theme, and I loved that specifically.
Dude, I feel like hardcore leftist me that I would become, like, as a later adult, like, listening to that theme now, I'd be like, fuck yeah! You know? Because they had, like, that revolutionary aesthetic almost, like, fuck these gringos, we're gonna fuck shit up, and, like, I would be all about that now if LAX debuted today. So I don't know if LAX is a part of this match or if they just wanted to insert themselves.
They're not officially a part of it, I know that.
Okay. Nice. Pretty much hip toss onto the barricade there by Bubba to Billy Gunn.
Yeah, I saw Conan and I was like, what the hell's Conan doing here? And then I saw Homicide or Hernandez and I was like, what the hell's Hernandez doing here? Yeah.
Crazy seeing Conan, because I know recently, more tragic news, that he's now a double amputee. Lost both of his legs.
Is that legit, or was that just Vince Russo saying shit?
I feel like that's legit. I think. I did see a photo, but then again, in this age of AI, who the fuck even knows? But yeah, I mean, from what I saw, the health seemed bad because I saw it reported by a few outlets.
According to Dominique, who is still in chat, he said that apparently during the build to this match, Billy Gunn wore fucking blackface because they fucking impersonated Team 3D and they had Billy Gunn and
Yes.
Devon. Jesus Christ.
And he also said that Abyss scared the shit out of 9-year-old him, which I won't necessarily say that Abyss scared me, but I was very taken by him in early TNA when, again, he was a monster. And the first time I saw the Black Hole Slam, I thought it was cool as shit. That's one thing, actually, I don't give early TNA enough credit for, because we always talk about the Canadian Destroyer, and
Yeah.
that's like the premier example. But there were so many moves I saw on TNA TV that I just never saw on WWE television that blew my fucking mind.
And now they're
Um,
everywhere. Now they
yeah,
are
exactly.
featured on WWE TV and all kinds of other places.
Exactly. But it's always a different kind of feeling
Yeah.
when you're like an early adopter
Yes.
or just catching something on the ground level.
Yep.
You know, that's exactly how you and I felt about Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and yeah,
It's weird that Dom mentions that Abyss scared the shit out of 9-year-old him because I'm trying to think back to when I first got into wrestling. I was like almost instantly a fan of Kane. And I was like 9 years old or so, maybe 8 years old when I first started watching the WWF and I got exposed to that kind of stuff. I don't know why I didn't have more of a fear reaction to those guys like Dom did because I loved Kane so much. I dressed up as Kane for Halloween one year. Like I was
that's really
super
cool.
into it. Yeah. And like by the time I started watching TNA, like I was already a teenager and I wasn't going to be afraid of Abyss if I wasn't afraid of Kane when I was younger. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Well, I mean, brother, you know
Low
that
blow,
like
low blow.
yeah, low blow. 0203 was like the height of my Kane fandom because I just loved his new mask and his theme because it was Finger 11 Slow Chemical
Yes.
and like I wanted them to put the world title on him. I think Kane at the very least should have been a 3-time world champion because I liked his reign in 2010,
Yeah.
but they should have given it to him. But again, of course, Triple H reign of terror.
Naturally,
But
yeah.
yeah,
No, he has to go fucking over.
absolutely. So, like, yeah, me and monster characters were always weird because I was never
Oh.
really afraid of anybody in wrestling. And oh, cheese grater right to the face there.
Oh.
Oh,
BG and Devon just cracking each other over the head with trash can lids.
yes.
Meanwhile, yeah, Kip James is quite bloody from that cheese grater, as you would expect him to be.
And that's another thing too. You know, just thinking about early TNA when I just randomly happened upon it on Spike TV.
Yep.
Um, that six-sided ring. You know, I know you mentioned it in our intro, and I never really like commented on it. I was mystified by that too. I'm like, wait, how does that even work? And at least for spots, it works very well. For bumps, not so much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I just read that Dom in chat said that he was raised in a Christian household, so anything demonic or otherworldly terrified him until he was around 11 and wasn't phased anymore. That's amazing.
You know what? Proud of you, Dom.
Oh, was that a golf club that he just hit? Yeah, it was. He hit it with a golf
Yeah.
club. Also, um, you just were telling the story of how you got into TNA. I actually got sold on TNA by a friend. I had a friend. I went when I was on visitation because my dad didn't have full custody of me. He only got visitation rights every like weekend or two. And so when I would go see him, there was a neighbor kid that was like around the same age as me. I think we were either in the same grade or he might have been like one grade away from me, up or down. I don't remember. And we would become friends pretty quickly. And one of the things we bonded over was that we were both wrestling fans. We both liked wrestling. But I was only into WWE at the time, and he actually sold me on TNA by telling me
Yeah.
that Randy Orton has a cousin who's working there, and Shawn Michaels has a relative that's working there, and they have a six-sided ring, and that was like enough just to get me to check it out. And it turned out that one of those things was a lie. Randy Orton did not, in fact, have a cousin working there. He was trying to sell the idea that AJ Styles was Orton's cousin at the time, just
Yeah.
because they kind of looked similar in the face. But one of those was true. Michael Shane actually is related to Shawn Michaels. And
Yeah.
they did have the six-sided ring, which was really cool. And that got me hooked. And this was during the era that they were still doing weekly $10 pay-per-views. Every Wednesday, they would do a pay-per-view that was only $10, which was kind of a revelation because this was during an era when pay-per-views were 30 or $40 a month for WWE.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, like I would try and keep up with what the matches were going to be on these pay-per-views, and if there was something on there that I was really excited about, I would try and get my mom to buy the $10 pay-per-view for me. And every now and then she would cave, and I would get to watch some TNA wrestling at the time. It was really fun. But yeah, then
Nice.
they went on Spike, and it was like that problem was solved really easy. I didn't have to worry about pay-per-views anymore. I could watch a weekly TV show. That was awesome.
Oh, Devon could be going to the table here.
Nope.
Oh
Oh,
no,
low by Devon. Here comes the 3D. That's gonna be it.
that should
That's gonna
do
be
it.
the match. Yep. Devon going for the pin. BG is out. 2. That's it. There it is. Team 3D wins. That was a fun car crash match.
I wonder if they're gonna like challenge for the TNA tag titles now, or I guess NWA tag titles still, because TNA didn't get their own official titles until I think like a few years later.
Yeah, that was a bingo hall brawl match.
Yes. And here we see the 3D again.
Yeah.
Bam.
Did you see the smile on Bully Ray's face there when he turned around after the 3D? That was great.
Yeah.
He was so proud of himself.
I mean, again, these guys, America's Most Wanted, LAX, Styles and Daniels, when they had a brief run as a tag team, man, yeah. If you love tag team wrestling, again, early TNA was the shit for that.
When did the Guns form? Because I remember being a fan of Chris Sabin as an individual in the X Division, but I don't really have that many memories of the Guns.
I want to say they formed 3 years later, maybe. They feel like an '09 team to me, I
That makes
think.
sense because I was not watching TNA in '09.
Hmm. I'm gonna see if I can Google this more or less.
Oh, wow. So Dom in chat has some more TNA history for us. He said he thinks Team 3D debuted for TNA in October of '05 and didn't even win the tag titles until April of '07. Wow. Oh my
Damn.
God, we've got baby Bobby Roode in a match here against Rhino. Oh my God,
Yes.
this is Nash's X Division era. Oh my God, this is going to be amazing. Nash versus Sabin. Are you kidding me?
Chris Sabin looks like the twin
America's
brother of Seth
most
Green.
wanted? America's Most Wanted versus Styles and Daniels. That's going to be incredible. That match is going to
Yeah.
slap. Of course, Steiner Joe. We're already in know. We're in the know. That's going to be great.
Yes.
And there's the King of the Mountain. Okay, we already knew about that. Another one here
Yes.
from Dom. The Guns formed in '07.
Oh, okay. So they would form like a year later, just about. Okay.
Man,
You know what though, Dom? I will say kudos on TNA because I remember that story of Team 3D wanting the tag titles in TNA so bad. Like I remember Bubba Ray cutting a promo like, we'll do anything to hold them just once, just once. Like the idea that such an iconic team wasn't just given those titles, very impressive restraint by TNA. I commend them for that.
have I ever told you when I stopped watching TNA and what caused me to stop watching them?
You probably have, but for the sake of my memory and for the commentary, since this is Dom's request, walk us through it.
The Rock and Rave infection was my breaking point.
That's right. Yeah.
So in '07 in general was kind of a point where I was watching wrestling less and less. I want to say the whole Edge losing to Cena in Canada in a ladder match thing happened relatively recently at that point, and I was already very um less. I don't know a word to use here, so I'm just going to say significantly less interested in WWE at the time. And because I
Yeah.
wasn't watching WWE as much, and that was my main company, I was just watching wrestling less in general. But then I would still try and remember to tune into TNA when I could think to, when it was on TV. And one week when I was watching it, I saw the Rock and Rave infection, and I was so angry because I was a big fan of Lance Hoyt. I was a big fan of the
Yeah,
ticked off Texan Lance Hoyt. I thought he was great.
yeah.
And to see him out here with a fucking Guitar Hero plastic guitar, I was like, why are they giving this dude a humiliation ritual gimmick? I can't support this. I'm out. And I stopped watching TNA for a while at that point.
Yeah, dude, he really, it's funny because my perspective now, I'd be in a complete agreement with you. I think I was probably still like a teenager when Rock and Rave Infection was a thing. I kind of dug it a little bit. I think because I liked Toy, particularly I like that they paired him with Christy Hemme as like a heel duo. Um, but yeah, it's really kind of incredulous that he was never a bigger deal in TNA. I'm
Yeah.
happy for him that he got to build the name that he did in Japan and really in AEW to their credit. He's gone to do some cool stuff there. Jared is still talking. Oh my god. Oh, pretty much saying that Christian and Sting, they'll turn on each other, they'll, take each other out, and Jared will capitalize.
Oh, is that TNA?
No, that's
Zabisco. That's
I,
Zabisco.
yeah, Larry Zbyszko.
Yeah. I confuse old men's names often.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
TNA is the guy holding the mic, right?
No, that's Jeremy Borash.
Borash. Thank you. Yep.
Today's on commentary with Don West.
Okay. Larry, who is he?
Think that would turn out to be Jim Cornette.
Oh.
It's corny.
Dude, I was just watching 1998 Monday Night Raws from after WrestleMania 14, and I was enjoying the shows for the most part, but they debuted Dan Severn, the Beast Dan Severn, and they associated him with Cornette. Cornette at the time was managing the team of Bob Holly and Bart Gunn, and they were using the gimmick of the Midnight Express. Like they were called the Midnight Express in WWE at the time. And they had Cornette on commentary during the match. He was so fucking insufferable, I had to mute it.
Damn.
And like, normally, I don't mind listening to Cornette talk until he starts saying racist shit, obviously. But like, I could listen to Cornette talk about like the fundamentals of the pro wrestling business for hours. That's cool, whatever. But he was so fucking insufferable. It was like 2012 Michael Cole level insufferable. I just could not handle it.
Damn. I
Plus, he
can't
has
believe
that
right.
like whiny, squeaky, I don't know, voice. You know what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
I can't believe Rhino versus Bobby Roode is getting a video package. It's kind of surreal, honestly.
Dude, I feel like we've lost the art of the video package in wrestling today.
Oh, dude, for sure. Well, they're not even really meaningful anymore because they play them during the fucking kickoff shows and shit. I used to love when I'm getting hyped to watch a match and you see the video package then and only then, and it's like,
Yes.
oh man, we're in it now, we're doing it.
And now
You
they
just don't
use
have
all
that
that
feeling
time for
anymore.
advertising.
Yes. Oh, so Roode is actually teaming with Coach D'Amore, aka Scott D'Amore, against Rhino. I thought
Oh,
Scott
it's a
D'Amore was only going to be at
handicap
ringside.
match? Oh
It's a
my.
handicap match, yeah.
There's Demore, there's Rude. Uh I mean, if I have anything positive to say about Scott Demore, it's that I really want to start watching his promotion in Canada more.
Yeah, I'll say this about Scott D'Amore, and I really don't know much, so I'm gonna keep it brief. But he did seem so freaking passionate about the reboot of TNA that I actually was gutted for him when he was let go. I mean, maybe they had their reasons. Again, I don't know, and I'm not gonna conjecture about that. But I mean, on the one episode I watched, he cut a better promo than most workers I listened to on the mic today, to be honest. So it kind of sucked when he was let go.
Maple Leaf Pro is the name of the promotion. I wanted to find that. But yeah, Scott D'Amore actually started a promotion, or I guess took over a promotion in Canada after he got let go by TNA. It was Maple Leaf Wrestling at the time, and I guess once D'Amore took over, it became Maple Leaf Pro. But I really like to start watching that promotion. It seems like it's really solid.
Yeah.
Their current champions at the time right now are, well, Josh Alexander is their world champion, which is obviously not ideal. But their women's champion is Giselle Shaw. We know she's great. And then they have another championship that I don't know what it is. It's called the PWA Champions Grail Championship. And Stu Grayson is that champion, and I think we both like him. I think that
Yeah.
was player Dose, I want to say, from the Super Smash Bros. Back in PWG, and I always enjoyed his work.
Yeah.
I'm not as familiar with their tag champions, though. I don't want to go out of my way to talk about people I'm not familiar with.
Right. Scott D'Amore bragging about his catch as catch can brilliance. I have to wonder if the finish is going to be Rude incapacitates Rhino somehow. D'Amore takes the tag and the pin.
Low key, Scott D'Amore gives such Jason Alexander energy.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh man, like who's talking right now? Is this Scott D'Amore, or is this what was?
This is TNA talking.
No, I'm sorry. No, that was me. I was like doing a bit there. I'm trying to say.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Like who's really talking here? Is this Scott D'Amore or is this George Costanza? Come on.
Yeah, yeah. And then what did you say to him? I said I got that catch as catch can ability.
Oh man, this was when Rhino was only about 1.5 people wide.
Yes. Scott D'Amore stretching. I don't stretch nearly enough. Side note, I need to stretch more, but I
want to stretch more too. We're on the same page there. I think that makes us old.
Bro, I love that we kind of had a moment over that. Like, yeah, I don't stretch enough either, man.
No, you don't
good.
understand. I'm literally subscribed to a stretching Substack. That's how serious I am about this.
Oh man, you know what? I'm proud of you for always taking the initiative in your life. I can only relate to that so much.
Scott D'Amore is doing jumping jacks, and there's the tag to Rude.
Hey, he's still got to warm up. I get it. I would do the same thing to you if we were in a handicap match. I would like stretch, maybe do a single push-up, and then tag you in.
You would never be legal to begin with.
You know, that's fair. But you know what, though? No, we don't know that because we know that my ego would get in the way and I'd steal a tag thing and then I could do something. And I would do something. Get beat. And Rude now coming in.
Maybe beat up, but I wouldn't let you take the pin.
Yeah. I side headlock there. Man, you know, I know.
One of those team dynamics where you'd get the shit beat out of you and then I'd come in, beat up the opponent, grab your arm, pull you to our corner, go out of the ropes, tag you, then get back in to finish the job.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
look at Robert. Oh no.
Wait, yeah. What did you say?
I was glazing Robert Roode or Bobby Roode still at the time.
Oh man, before selling out.
And Scott D'Amore's like, nah, you're good, Bobby. We got this well in hand. Bobby's just like, what the hell?
What happened to this catches?
He's actually buying into this shit.
He tagged him. He just tagged in. Yeah, he just tagged him. The ref is trying to make him okay. The way Rhino pulled him in was amazing. That was great. That was so good.
Scott D'Amore is now legal.
He dove. He literally dove through the ropes. Oh my god. There's Rude. Yeah. Oh my god, that was funny. The way that Rhino flipped D'Amore over the ropes, and then the way that D'Amore dove through the ropes popped me successively.
Yes. Now Rude there, nice right hand.
And
And
now Demore is
Rhino
going to
here
get
at
in
this
on it.
time.
Oh, he's just going to go for a pin? Come on, man. Oh, come on.
No, you know what though, dude? I'm not against that. I think that makes perfect sense with the Demore character because he's not a wrestler. He wants to finish this as soon as possible. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, but like he also like I was under the impression that they were going to do more cowardly stuff with him. Like, oh, Rhino's down already because my partner beat him up. Let me kick him while he's down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, nice stunner there.
See, he just keeps going for pins. I guess he is even more cowardly than I expected. Oh my god, he's doing actual good push-ups. That's wild. Scott Demore in better shape than any of us?
Yeah.
And there's the tag to Rude. Rhino is 100% going to win this match, though. He's probably going to do it by pinning Bobby.
Either that or maybe he does get to gore Demore.
That would be funny.
You are Bobby. Yeah, I remember when they were running the vignettes when Bobby was finally like really being taken seriously as like a singles guy by TNA management. And they're like, okay, we're gonna make you a singles star, and they did this series of vignettes like who's gonna be the manager of Bobby Roode, and then it turned out to be Tracy Brooks.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot about her.
Yeah, not proud to say that, being a teenager and having a quote unquote edgy sense of humor, I really enjoyed the Bobby Roode Tracy Brooks dynamic because Roode was just such a piece of shit. Never forget when he actually said on a microphone when him and Tracy lost a match and she tried to explain herself, he said, quote, "Shut your cake hole, you fat skank." And teenage me popped for that, and adult me cringes thinking about it now. So
Yeah.
people grow, everyone. People grow.
Yeah.
And thank Christ for that. Nice jawbreaker there by Demore.
Man, there's still blood on the ring from Billy Gunn.
Yeah. Nice knee drop by Demore.
Yeah, I mean, he's already kind of shown me that he's got a little more athleticism than his build would let on.
It just shows you like he legit respects the business and really does love it. He wasn't just this guy that like lucked into a position or anything because that was a
No, I mean,
genuinely
I'm
good
sure
knee,
he's a trained wrestler before he became a manager.
Yeah. Nice suplex there. And Rhino kicking out. Bobbert teaching the referee how to do his job. It's one, then two, then three, jackass. Nice choke there to Rhino, and now Rude just all over him here.
Nice.
Tree trunk thighs of Rhino. He's always had such an interesting build physically to me.
He's
I'm
a very
like,
wide man.
yes,
He's just broad physically.
yes. And then a nice sledge out of the back of the head cover again. Another 2 count.
He's not made of bread, but he does have breadth.
Yes. You know what? +5.
Thank you.
And Demore there gets the tag.
Oh wow, Demore up to the second rope.
Look at the athleticism.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I wonder how old Demore was here.
Hey, look, I mean, I'm not trying to talk out of school or start any shit or anything. But if I'm Samoa Joe, I'm sweating a little bit with my X Division Championship over my shoulder, knowing that I don't want any more of Demore.
He's about 31 years old here, maybe 32, depending on what time this happened.
Yeah.
It was in June, so he was 31.
I like how you low-key had a Tina groan there when you were looking up that information.
I did,
And
didn't
Rude
I? I
now.
didn't even mean to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally did. Bobby now really kind of picking apart Rhino, doing a neck crank and everything.
I've always had a soft spot for Rude. You know, when he betrayed James Storm, I think that was the first time I realized the betrayal is okay. And you know, I'm really grateful to him for that. Now body shots here.
It's
Now
incredible to
going up
me
top here.
that Bobby Roode has literally never had a personality, and the one time that he pretended that he did, that he almost had a personality, was when he had a personality through a theme song.
Yeah.
And
But
he
you know,
owes
the
a
thing.
lot of that personality to Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa for getting the theme over as much as they did too.
But that kind of makes Rude perfect in a way because his gimmick, quote unquote, has always been like financier guy. And when have you ever known a billionaire or a millionaire to have a genuine personality? So like
Well,
it
not a
works.
good one
It's
at
meta,
least.
man. Yeah. Kick out.
Most of them are just
Ref.
scum of the earth.
Ref, learn what 3 is.
We've seen him count to 3 already.
Um, yeah, yeah. So maybe do it. Oh wow, he actually tagged into more aggressively.
What are they chanting?
Let's go, Rhino. I think.
Ah, good. Rhino's really over. That's good stuff. The way that
I
you
think at this
know
point,
that a babyface is over for real and not just fake over is when the crowd cheers for them when they are not on offense, when they're getting beaten.
it was a better time because not only is Rhino a
No way
genuine
is he going to do a
babyface,
moonsault. Oh
I,
my god, he did a moonsault, but he landed on nothing.
I thought he was gonna do a push up there again, even though he missed. But no, just selling the bump.
Wow. Scott D'Amore actually did a moonsault. Incredible.
But yeah, this match is really beautiful in its simplicity because Rhino is a genuine babyface,
Yeah.
and Scott D'Amore got genuine heat. So like it works.
Yeah.
And Rude as well, don't get me wrong, but the whole thing is people want to see D'Amore get the gore. So
Oh, the hockey
oh,
stick
the
to the
hockey
back.
stick.
You got to get rid of it, man. You got to get it out of the ring. The ref's going to see it. He's going to lift
That
him
hockey
up.
stick
No.
that hockey stick too got a power up because it was wrapped in the Canadian flag.
Spine buster there on D'Amore. And Rude thrown out of the ring. Uh-oh. We might about to get to
Oh,
see D'Amore get the gore. Here it
and
comes. There it is. That's
yeah.
it. And there you go.
You know what? Fun match. It was very straightforward. You had a clear heel and a clear face, and you gave the crowd what they wanted. I think that's one of
That's
the
the
most important things,
exact type
actually.
of match that would have been an amazing main event for a house show. That's how you send a crowd home happy right there, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was fun.
And again, bam, the gore. Apparently, Rhino recently said in an interview, nobody's kicked out of the gore. If they kick out, it was just a spear. When it wins, it's a gore. So way to
Nice.
be a mark for your own finish, Rhino.
I love it.
Oh,
Samoa Joe!
Samoa Joe, bro.
So Joe's the X Division champ here, huh?
Yes.
And is Scott challenging him for the title here?
No, it's a non-title match because I didn't see for the X Division Championship on their match graphic.
Gotcha.
That's so true, Joe.
Oh,
Ooh, so it's 2 undefeated streaks.
yeah. But, I
Damn.
mean, we know who ended Joe's undefeated streak, so it's a little bit of a spoiler.
Yeah, I know everybody gives Joe his props like now and they have for several years, on the mic, but even early Joe wasn't bad. There's like a smooth delivery in early Joe's promos.
Yeah, it's that
Not quite
California.
mob boss, but like I'm gonna handle you and you're gonna know it. And
It's
I don't
that
know.
laid back like California vibe for sure.
Yeah.
Very like chill, like Zen vibes. Which is the
Just
exact
fucking
opposite of this wired up motherfucker. Low key.
yeah. Fucking bath salts Caillou ass.
Shark
No.
Boy. Okay. I didn't know he was gonna be on this show.
Yeah, this is way before the Stone Cold Steve Austin parody gimmick. Give
Yeah.
me a shell, yeah. Shut up.
What? I loved Shark Boy when he was doing that.
Yeah.
Also, apparently
Uh,
this is not Loki, this is Senshi. This is him, in his samurai era or whatever the
yeah, is
fuck.
he gonna end this match in 15 seconds on a shoot?
PD!
Oh, I
Oh,
hope we see that
Petey
Canadian
Williams!
Destroyer.
It's funny because he's working in WWE right now, but I feel like he's one of the best wrestlers ever to never wrestle for WWE.
Yeah, for sure. Great storyteller, too.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed his appearance on Colt Cabana's podcast where he just spills the beans on Scott Steiner.
Yes.
Cracker Barrel.
I'm going down that
God
one-way street, Petey.
damn. Yeah.
Is that Jay? Jay Lethal.
Jay
Wow,
Lethal.
okay. Damn. This is stacked. This match is loaded.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't see this match on the card at all. I don't remember seeing anything about this.
Me either. What a treat.
All right. So a four-way. Wait, there's more? Alex Shelley was in TNA in 2006?
Yes.
I didn't know he was. Oh, he was doing paparazzi. Okay. I remember that. Wasn't he tight with Nash at the time? Weren't they buddies on screen?
Uh, they might have been, yeah. We know that Nash is facing Chris Sabin tonight, let's not forget.
Wait, did you see that sign?
No.
Peanut butter Shelly time! Peanut butter Shelly
Pop.
time! Yeah, me too. That was great. So wait, is that it? Is it five or is there's a Sanjay? Oh my god, we're getting Sanjay Dutt. Dude, I loved Sanjay Dutt. He was probably my favorite X Division wrestler other than AJ.
Yeah, Sanjay, I didn't appreciate him enough when I was watching TNA. I underrated him
He's
considerably, honestly.
so good. Yeah, I loved him. He was awesome.
Even as a manager now, like in AEW, I don't know if he's still palling around with Jay with that whole gimmick, but he pops me. He's got underrated chops, too.
Yeah,
Promo chops, that is, to be exact.
yeah.
So is this just like a six-way,
Did
a
I just hear
six-man tag? What is
elimination
this?
rules? I think I just heard elimination rules.
Okay. Okay, so there are tags in this match, and yeah, like you said, there
Wow.
are eliminations.
Yeah, eliminations by pinfall or submission, so it's not like an over the rope elimination thing. You have to beat someone to eliminate them. There's the bell. So we're starting with PD and Shark Boy. Okay. It's just one on one. It's just basically a one on one gauntlet, but with tags.
Yes.
Clever match type, honestly. I dig it. You wouldn't want to tag in either. You would want to just not ever tag yourself in and just let whoever. Wait, did Sanjay just tag in?
I don't think he did.
I thought I saw a blind tag, but I might have misseen or not seen correctly.
Sharp
But
Boy
yeah,
feeling
like
disrespected. Nice dropkick.
if you're really smart, you just never tag yourself in until it's just you and one other person left. Like, why would you ever tag yourself in?
Yeah. You got to stay rested and ready.
Yeah. Or like if you're in the ring, you would tag yourself out as quickly as possible.
Oh, Sharp Boy biting the fingers. I guarantee you that's not chum. And now, PD hit.
Back body
Nice
drop.
back body drop.
Ooh.
Nice
Drop.
inverted atomic drop.
Yeah. Oh, and now he's gonna hang Shark Boy up. Is he gonna step on his crotch and sing "Oh Canada"?
Oh, I forgot that was a spot that he did. Yeah, I think that's happening.
No, it's not. He's gonna get suplexed.
No, I
Oh,
think Shark Boy bit his ass.
yeah, you're right. Slingshot, cross body. Okay, man. Remember when people actually reacted to moves like that? Holy shit!
Dude, right? God.
I actually heard the crowd when Shark Boy did that slingshot crossbody.
Nice chop there to Petey. Lethal getting chance here. Lethal over with this crowd.
Nice.
Nice calf kick there, assist. Almost like a modified heart attack. Nice
Yeah.
backbreaker by Lethal. I like that. Put some stank on it.
He lifted him up so high that Petey's ass was up around Jay's like head and face area
Yes.
before slamming him back down onto his knee. Nope. Petey. Kick. Enziguri maybe? No? Lifting knee. Very cool. Drop kick to the knee. And now Senshi gets
Petey.
the tag. Why
Yeah.
would you volunteer to be tagged into this match? I don't understand it.
Well, he's a warrior. Don't you remember?
Oh, I do
He's got to
remember.
prove
Yes, I
himself.
do.
Yeah.
Senshi and the Warrior's Way.
Warriors aren't cowards. We earn every victory. God, he is bald.
Got
Chop
to
there.
be one of the top 5 biggest self marks in the history of the industry.
Yes. Nice
Didn't he
shot there
even
by Lethal.
didn't he even win his season of NXT?
He did, yeah.
And he was supposed to be like guaranteed a shot at a title, and did he ever even get that?
He got an Intercontinental Championship match against Dolph Ziggler, which he lost.
Gotcha. Yeah, that tracks. Flapjack by Jay, very nice. That looked awesome.
It was always crazy too watching TNA because I mean Jay Lethal was super freaking young here,
Yeah.
and
I think he
to
was only
think that
like 23 years old here.
yeah, something like that, maybe even a little younger than that, I'm not sure, but to watch him from
Oh
here
my
to
god, he was
becoming
only like 21 years old here. Yeah, wow.
yeah, so to watch him from here to go all the way to being the Ring of Honor World Champion was just kind of insane for me. I was very happy for Jay when he won that world title.
That's crazy to think that Jay Lethal is only like even currently just barely like 41 years old.
Yeah, dude, that is nuts actually. I remember I was so happy for him when he had the Black Machismo gimmick and he beat Kurt Angle for the X Division title. I'm like, that's the biggest win of his career. Like he's clearly going to be in the main event now, and he never really quite got there.
In TNA specifically.
Yeah, and TNA specifically, yeah, because again, we know that he would become a Ring of Honor World Champion.
And arguably at least one of the best Ring of Honor World Champions of all time.
Yes.
It's funny that two of the most sort of like heralded Ring of Honor World Champions of all time are named Jay, and they're different dudes, and they're from the same era.
Yes.
They're from the same era too.
Well, yeah, because Jay Lethal beat Jay Briscoe to start his Ring of Honor World Championship reign. So, yeah,
Unbelievable. And rest in peace to Jay Briscoe.
absolutely. And Alex Shelley, man, Paparazzi Productions, like I remember those video packages too. Man, it just hits different now being an old man, being fucking 34 watching this. Nice cartwheel, nice drop kick by Lethal.
Tag to Sanjay. Here we go. Just running the ropes, just avoiding getting hit and into the Rana. Beautiful.
That was so quick and clean. God damn.
Arm drag.
The snap on that was impeccable.
Yep. Irish whip.
I
Drop
can't
toe
believe it took
hold.
him so long to win the X Division title when he's this clean in the ring.
Moonsault.
Unbelievable. Still no eliminations yet, surprisingly.
Too many tags happening. Everyone's fresh.
Yeah. Like, I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I didn't expect Shark Boy to last this long.
Oh, here we go. Sanjay about to walk the ropes.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, oh!
Oh,
Good job by Alex Shelley, though. Oh, he's dragging his nuts along the top rope. Oh, man. That was savage.
that is not a fun night.
No, it is not.
You know, a few weeks ago, I took edibles and I was naked in my room and I was doing a little jig. I was dancing and I slipped and I fell on my ass on this like kind of wood floor and it hurt really bad. And yet I realize now that I was the lucky one because I could have been Sanjay Dutt the whole time, getting my nuts dragged across a fucking rope.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm sorry to hear that that happened, but you're right. It definitely, I mean, that's objectively not as bad as what happened to Sanjay there.
Yeah, perspective heals, friend. Perspective heals. Nice moonsault there.
Yeah, the biggest thing with Sanjay, and probably a big reason why he wasn't champion more, was just the size thing. He's just a smaller guy. And like
Yeah.
even relative to the X division, which is already full of small guys, even in that context, he is a smaller guy. He's like smaller than Zach Gowen small. You know what I mean?
Yes. I think Shelly wanted to work with Sharp Boy. Sharp Boy's like, eat shit. Oh, wait.
Who's gonna win? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
guess
don't
the side
know.
with Petey Williams on it. Nope, never mind. Got that wrong.
Everybody's down in this thing now. I don't even know who's legal anymore.
Um, Sanjay and Shark Boy, I believe.
Yeah, I think or it's either. I don't know if Shelly ever even tagged out. He might have.
Shelly facepalmed Shark Boy, which I think counted as a tag.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Because Sharp Boy and Sanjay are in the ring. So good call there, brother.
Because remember,
Back and forth, these two go.
Shelly reached his hand into his pants and then reached out for a tag, and Shark Boy wouldn't do it, so he facepalmed him.
Quite crude and rude is Alex Shelley.
Yeah.
Is up. Sharp Boy, nice shoulder check there.
Knee to the face.
Nice knee lift.
Shot from Shark Boy into the splash. Man, Shark Boy did like high flying stuff a lot, but it was the most basic high flying stuff. Like I'm gonna slingshot, but it's just gonna be a cross body.
Yes.
Like I'm not gonna corkscrew, I'm not gonna spin, I'm not gonna twist, I'm not gonna flip. It's just gonna be me flying through the air and landing on you with my body. That's just it.
Oh wait. Is he gonna flip a cut? No, Sanjay held on.
Neck breaker. What is he gonna do right now? Splash?
Is he gonna do like a headbutt with the shark fin or something?
He went for an elbow drop, missed.
Missed, yeah.
Shooting star by Sanjay. That might be it.
I think that's gonna do it.
Yep, there we go. First elimination.
Yes.
And now Shelly's in and targeting Dutt.
Not shit.
He kicked him in the ribs and then held on the field goal like he kicked a field goal. Man, Alex Shelley brought a lot of personality to the X Division. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, Sanjay lands on his feet.
Oof, popped him.
Pop Shelly right in the mouth.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Nice step up in Zagiri there by Shelly.
Sliced bread.
Sliced bread number 2.
Nope.
No.
Oh, here we go. Sanjay, neck breaker, looks great. Pin's not going to get the job done. I like the pace of the pins in this.
Yes.
Like the refs aren't counting too slow, but they're not rushing to count either. Oh, tag
Look
there by
at
Jay
Son.
Lethal.
Yes.
I saw Lethal made a blind tag.
And Shelby's probably thinking I'm close to eliminating Dutt.
Meanwhile, here
Nice
comes Jay
drop kick there
Lethal
by
with a
Jay.
springboard shotgun missile dropkick. Dude,
I think he was
Alex
thinking dragon
Shelley is such
suplex.
a baller. My God.
Yeah. Oh,
Flatliner
wow.
on the middle turnbuckle pad. Is he going to punt kick his nuts? Oh, okay. He drop kicked
Drop
his
kick.
booty.
Perfectly legal, ref.
Brainbuster.
Brainbuster. Shelly had a very animated face.
Yeah. Oh, the knees.
Oh!
Now he's going to have a very animated spine, except that's not supposed to be animated.
Oh,
Wow.
release dragon suplex, I feel like.
Yeah, that's that. Jesus. Oh, here's Petey.
Ice Sherman by Petey.
Deadlift German. Oh, but there's Sanjay. Here's Senshi. What the hell's going on? This isn't supposed to be happening. This is still supposed to be a 1v1, right?
I thought so.
Man, he really did just grab him in a full Nelson and throw his ass.
Yeah.
That was crazy. It's a
I'm gonna
shame, too,
lock
because
you
I
up
was
and I'm
really
gonna throw
enjoying
you.
Shelly. Oh,
Yeah. Look at fucking
wow.
Petey Williams.
Jay
Oh, but
down.
now Lethal.
Just a tope. Traditional style.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Sanjay going to do some crazy shit. He's going to just backflip, moonsault. Oh, yeah. That was so clean,
Beautiful.
though. The way that they caught that was so good.
Yes, I wish more people caught their opponents that way.
Miz.
Yeah, Miz is a big offender on that.
Theory. Or no, Waller.
Yeah. Lethal getting Williams back in the ring.
Springboard, nothing.
Duck.
Wow.
I don't even know how to describe that kick. That was insane.
That was a jumping backflip kick.
Petey Williams is thinking Canadian Destroyer.
God, he hits this. He did. He hit it. Wow. Sorry, Jay. Why is everyone getting fun highlight moments right before they get eliminated?
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Petey was able to just hit his destroyer tells me he's next to be eliminated, right?
Possibly. But then that would leave it down to Sanjay and Senshi.
I think the only person in this match that hasn't really gotten any cool moments is Senshi, so he's going to win.
Yeah, probably. Live the war. It sends you there with a chop to Sanjay. Oh my God, Petey, what a leg drop.
For what reason? Is he just a heel?
What reason?
Just an asshole?
Wait, I'm sorry. Recontextualize that for me. For what reason? What?
For what reason did Senshi go out there just to chop Sanjay?
I guess just to progress things forward in his own mind.
Sanjay was mid offensive move to Petey. Why not just help him do the move to Petey? Why chop him?
Counterpoint. No.
See,
And
now you got to tag by. But see, if you would have just helped Sanjay, you wouldn't have gotten forearmed in the face.
The way you said face there popped me. Now, cover here. Kick out.
This is starting to feel like a WWE speed match.
A little bit.
Nice flapjack onto the ropes. Tag there by Senshi. Big lariat.
What? And Senshi probably thinking, like, I'm about to shoot on both these guys because I'm the best in here.
What exactly is he even signaling for? You know
I think his
Sanjay's
double
not
stomp.
legal, right? You tagged Sanjay to get into the match.
Petey Williams cut him off like, this isn't about you right now, motherfucker.
That's a
So
foreign
she's like, I
concept.
disagree.
Yeah, it's a foreign concept to him. He thinks everything's about him.
Yeah.
What do you mean, not about me? Who else would it be about? These NPCs? Sanjay
Sanjay.
with the sliced bread! Nice!
I
Here
think
comes the
Senchi's gonna hit his double
Warriors
stomp
way!
here.
Yeah, that's it.
There it is.
Petey
Yeah, that's
eliminated. I called it. I actually predicted this.
it. You did. You did. We could play the tape back.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it because Senshi just got to do cool shit. Sanjay's winning this.
Good for Sanjay.
Hell yeah. He has the more recent cool shit. Senshi, I mean.
And now Sanjay.
Frankensteiner.
He got it.
Drop kick.
Kick out.
Ducks. Nice tornado DDT.
Sanjay's got to capitalize. And Senshi, of course, kicks out.
I don't know. Sanjay's getting a lot of cool shit in. He might end up getting eliminated.
You got to put this away, Sanjay.
He poked his eyes and then stomped it. What an asshole. Even in the booking, he's a dickhead.
Good. I need you on a headset in a wrestling promotion that does not give a fuck about kayfabe. So then you can be like, well, even in the booking, you're an asshole. Oh, face crusher.
Nice
neck breaker. Is it Don West? Is it Sanjay Dutt's time? Because I beg to differ right now.
I mean, he's literally scaling the ropes. He's about to hit a finishing move.
I don't know. Senshi might get out of the way still.
Oh, the knees.
Wow.
Oh,
Look at that. Who could have seen that coming?
nobody, obviously. Oh,
Yeah, it's over.
Finn Balor's dropkick. The shotgun dropkick Balor does to set up his move. The coup de
What's
grace.
this going to be now? I thought he was going to pull him out of the corner to
Oh.
do the Warriors way, the double stomp.
No, he's going to do the rope hung, the tree of woe hung. And that's the match. That looked like it was right to the face. Jesus.
I'm the best at wrestling again. Oh, so Senshi's going to get a shot at Samoa Joe.
Can't wait for Joe to humble his ass.
Yeah. Go to sleep, Caillou. I'm Senshi.
Don't call me Caillou.
Pop.
Just because I'm small and bald and whiny does not automatically make me Caillou.
So true.
I'm not even Canadian, so I can't possibly be him.
And somewhere you're hearing Scott D'Amore exhale in relief.
Exactly. Oh, man.
Jay and Shelly, so how do you want the finish to be? I throw you. Hard.
Oh, man. We just got another message from Dom for the first time in a while, and it's to spread the good news that Senshi wins the X Division title in a three-way against Sanjay and Samoa Joe later on down the line.
Well, of course he did. Of course he did. Jesus Christ.
Oh. I hope he lost in like humiliating fashion in a one-on-one match to Joe before the triple threat where he pins Sanjay.
Yeah.
Because again, gotta emphasize, we know who breaks Joe's undefeated streak, and it's not fucking Senshi.
Yeah. Oh, it's Kevin Nash.
Yes.
Oh, before he went full Silver Fox, I see.
He looks so disappointed in Alex.
Some of them had knives.
A couple gats. Wait, it's Father's Day tomorrow, actually, or in 2 days. In 2 days on
Oh, yeah.
Sunday, yeah, in real life. So the timing is kind of incredible.
Yeah.
Fucking Nash. Oh, man.
Damn.
I love that he spent his entire career being an asshole on screen, only to turn out to be one of the few wrestlers who isn't an asshole in real life, or at least a total asshole.
Yeah.
Dude, this match is actually, I'm actually looking forward to this match.
Yeah. Nothing else. I'd like to see how Chris Sabin sells a jackknife powerbomb, if we even get to see that.
Of course we're going to get to see that. What do you think, Saban's going to win? Come on.
It's like, John, listen, I love you, but like, he's a shrimp compared to Nash. It's a foregone conclusion.
I mean, you heard the man. He's a 7-foot juggernaut. Why would he be worried about this?
That's true. He is a certified stud.
Oh, are we quoting Big Enzo and Big Cass now?
I mean, unconsciously, yes.
Actually, I think he said bona fide stud, so you get a pass here.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank Christ. I don't need to explain myself to anyone.
You sounded like such a movie villain there. I don't
I
need to
mean,
explain myself to you.
it is what I aspire to be, so it fits.
Yeah, yeah. That's so healthy.
I don't need judgment from you.
We're just doubling down on okay. That's awesome. So good.
I love how Nash doing the X symbolizes I'm gonna destroy the X division and also get the ref because I just injured this Ein-sized pugilista.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what a pugilista is, but yes.
Pretty much like a fighter, more a boxer to be fair, so it wouldn't fit in a pro wrestling context, but it's been
You just
said.
really
It's
wanted to
established.
get some alliteration in there. I get it.
Yeah, you know me. And
Yeah,
there
I
it is.
love
Big
how
Daddy Cool.
yeah, that's like his like signature pose now is the X because of the X division.
Yeah.
But it works though because it's like he's not only is it the X division, but you mentioned the whole like get this guy a medic thing. Plus, there's also the idea that like just like raising his high hands up above his head makes him look even bigger and taller than he already is. That's his whole gimmick is how big he is.
Yes.
Kevin Nash, ow my quad! God,
God damn it.
I'll never forget when we had that fucking Sting versus Triple H WrestleMania match, and Nash, it looked like Nash tore his quad live on WrestleMania.
Yeah, god damn it.
Oh, man. Ah. Oh boy, here we go. Nash's face. Oh my god. Bell.
There's the bell. Here we go.
Yeah, let's go. Immediate need of the stomach.
Nash don't give a fuck.
Elbow to the back of the head. Are we gonna knee him in the stomach up against the corner now? No. Oh, just a punch to the face. Slick Johnson reminding him not to use a closed fist.
Yeah.
Misses the lariat, misses the back elbow. Kick to the knee by Saban, kick to the head, kick to the or forearm or punches to the head. 3 or 4 in a row now. That's 5, I think. Just forearm in the chest, it looks like. And a knee from
Dom.
Nash.
Oh no, Dom deleted his message, but he had said that he thought it was rumored that during this storyline Nash was supposed to win the X Division title, but it was scrapped. I thought I heard something similar, Dom, actually, but I think it might have actually been Nash that was against it because he really didn't want to bury these guys. He
Yeah,
didn't want to elevate these guys,
yeah.
but it's like how do you negotiate that while still being dominant and still having the aura that a Kevin Nash is naturally going to have?
Well, and I think also the idea that like Samoa Joe was around at this time and he was the X Division champion, like he is the exact type of wrestler that you wouldn't want Nash to be because he already represents an X Division wrestler who has the size that Nash talks about, who can move like the other X Division people. Like Samoa Joe was like the perfect storm of exactly the type of guy that Nash wanted to be representing the X Division.
It's so funny too that we're talking about Joe and Nash because I know like a few years later they would have like an on-screen dynamic with
Yeah.
like Nash kind of mentoring Joe, and I always like their stuff together.
Who is he calling out?
Shelly, I
Someone's.
think.
Oh yeah, it is Shelly. That's funny. He's gonna coach him. Alex Shelley always reminded me of someone that could have been in like a raunchy teen comedy.
Yes.
And now Nash is back in the ring, and there's the diving lariat by Kevin Nash takes Saban's head off, and Shelley knows how smart that plan was.
Yes. I love the point to brain taunt.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I use it so incredibly rarely, but I only use it when I'm feeling especially smug.
Yeah, you'd think I would do it often, but I don't. And yeah, I should start busting it out more though.
Only if you really want to, though. Only use it when you're comfortable with it.
Of course. And now exposing the turnbuckle there was Alex Shelley on behalf of Kevin Nash. Oh, midsection of the exposed turnbuckle, and now skull into the exposed turnbuckle.
Ooh! Nice drop kick there
Nice
by
drop
Saban.
kick.
You're not gonna pin him off a missile drop kick, goofball.
What are you doing, shrimp?
He's trying to get him for cradle shock.
Damn, her
You're
name's
not.
Shrimpina. She would be a shrimp.
Yeah, yeah. You're not using your brain. Oh, there's Shelly.
And then today, shut your pie hole. Powerbomb him, Nash. Show him who's boss.
That's actually a great question, Dom. Dom just asked in chat if this was the origin story of MCMG, wondering if Nash was the glue to make the team like hold together.
Yeah, they were all bound by being from Detroit, so
That is
I mean,
also
maybe
true. Yeah, I mean, well, Nash is also from Detroit. Did you know that?
yeah, yeah. I've seen pictures of him together with Saban and Shelley when they were the Guns, and it's like, oh, okay, so they got this whole thing going on.
Yeah, that's interesting. Over the knee. Oh, and now just a stretch, just the bow and arrow stretch over the knee, basically.
Yes. 2, kick out.
I think the only character who was in TNA at this time that I really regret not having on this show that I would love to be able to react to more is Monty Brown.
Yes. Get to call the bounce. Yeah, the midsection there.
Period.
Pop.
That's definitely what crowds did whenever he did that move.
Yes. Nice boot by Nash. Asserting heightism in that ring right now.
This was around the time that the online fans would be bitching because Nash only knew 5 moves.
Yes. God, do a 750 loop-de-loop. Nope, saving fighting out of it.
You know what, Kevin? You know who Kevin Nash should really learn from? Petey Williams, because he knows how to
Yeah.
wait. That was a genuine narrative spreading on internet forums back in the 2000s, and I'm not joking.
Holy
He actually
shit.
got him up for the cradle shock, and then Shelley ruined it.
Oh no, Captain comes.
Drop kick to the knee.
Oh, his weakness.
Oh, there's a tope out to Shelley. Shelley's selling like crazy.
Yeah, because he's also selling that he was in that number 1 contender X Division bout just moments ago.
Yep.
That was the preceding bout.
Sabin just knocking Nash as much as he can.
Pulling a Rion there with that toe stomp.
Oh yeah, Rion, eat your heart out.
Diving lariat there.
No way. I do appreciate Nash for giving this much leeway to Sabin, though. It's nice.
Yes, for sure. Well, again, I even remember Nash in an interview saying like he really didn't want to bury these guys, and so like he was really wanted to be careful how they did this story. Nice leg drop.
I want to hear that interview. I want to hear him talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know where he would find it. It was years ago that I just ran across a remark he made about it, but yeah.
I love
he enjoyed his time with these guys.
Talk about like the psychology of wrestling and stuff, man. It's so good.
He's a classy guy too. I just picture like being in his home. He's just swirling a glass of wine.
Dude, how much help does Kevin Nash need to win this match? Jesus, Shelley.
And now Shelley's being like powerbomb him.
He's calling for the jackknife. Yeah, he is.
I don't know. He's taking a lot of time though.
This is so good. Honestly, I love it. Here we go.
I think this is it.
There's the jackknife.
Yeah.
Bomb. And the pin.
Unless Sabin kicks out, it's done.
2.
Yep.
Yep. He was in incredible shape here. My God.
Yes.
Kevin Nash was born in 1959, by the way.
The jumping hug. I don't know why that always pops me when small people and big people hug.
He would have been 40.
Bury me.
He would have been 46 years old here.
God damn.
Right? 46-year-old, and you know who's 46 years old right now and still not in as good a shape as Nash was back then?
Chris Jericho?
Fucking Phil.
Oh, Phil, okay.
No, Jericho's in his 50s.
Yeah, that's true.
Gail Kim, America's Most Wanted. Oh, man. Wildcat Chris Harris. Was this before or after Gail Kim eliminated herself from that battle royal?
Before.
I thought so. Because that was in like the late 2000s, like 09-ish, right? Or like 2010.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So who's going to be their neutralizer?
I forget who it was because I remember this
It
story
wasn't
vaguely,
just
but I forget who.
Kong, right?
No, no.
That would be amazing, though. The two smaller guys bring in a woman bigger than either one of them to neutralize the little Asian lady on the
Yeah.
outside. Oh my god. Oh man, here we go. Yeah, maybe suck less, boys.
Yeah. Counter cheating better.
God, this is really a theme of AJ Styles' career, is just not assuming that his opponents are going to keep doing the same shit that they used to beat him every time.
Yeah.
He just kept on, he just keeps on running into the same wall over and over again, expecting it to not be a wall anymore.
Yeah.
Back in the day, he didn't expect Gail Kim to keep helping AMW to win. A few years ago, he just kept expecting Nakamura to not keep low blowing him. How do you not wear a
I don't
cup?
need. I don't need to wear a cup. This time will be different. I know it.
I don't know why, but your impression was really good there and it popped me. Oh, good job, bud. Good job.
Yeah,
Proud of
I
you.
know after when AJ told that to himself and Nakamura low blowed him again, he was telling those sperm, get ready to fly. Ugh.
We are.
Apparently, AMW had a record setting reign at this point, and of course, this is Styles and Daniels' last chance at these titles.
Oh, I see they're capitalizing on the Disney Channel crowd by having Kim Possible on the screen.
I see what you did there.
I guess we do know the sitch.
Ah! Yeah, okay, okay.
Oh, here we go. It is Daniels and Styles. You like AJ Styles, right, Mom? Well, he's on the screen right now.
It's Baby Allen.
It is Baby Allen. I don't know what the deal with the Ankh is, but whatever. Oh, that was Daniel's whole thing. I still never really understood that.
Yeah.
And there's Daniels, and there's Allen. I think he became Allen. I mean, I know his legal name is Allen, but just from my like brain's perspective, I think he went
Yeah.
from being AJ to Allen when he grew his hair out and grew a beard.
You know what? That's more than fair.
And here come AMW, America's Most Wanted. Cowboy James Storm and Wildcat Chris Harris.
Yes.
What a great team these guys were. See now, I
Yes.
know, I know that you're a Beer Money fan because I know that you and Preston had your whole thing with Beer Money 2K, and I know that that's like a whole thing. But for me personally, I was always more of an America's Most Wanted fan than Beer Money personally.
Hey, you know what, man? To each their own, and I can't say that I blame you. They had an amazing look. They worked well as a team. They got great heat. Yeah, I get it, man.
What was Chris
And
Harris's name in ECW again? They destroyed him in there. I forget his name though.
Braden Walker, he'll
Braden
knock your teeth
Walker.
out.
That's right. Oh my god.
Curse my memory. You know, anymore, I'm looking forward to when I forget all this wrestling shit. Because Jesus Christ. Of
It's
course
gonna
I'd remember
be
that.
it's probably gonna be about 50 years from now,
Oh, dear God. Just take me now. And
bud.
all about the NWA tag titles.
Especially with how healthy you eat. My God, you're gonna live to be 120.
Oh, dear God. I'm going to ask my sister if she wants to go to McDonald's after this. Okay, Alan. Maybe simmer down.
He wants to show off his hops.
I jump good. Look at me. Well, you're just a poppy boy, aren't you, Mel?
You said I jump good. I don't know, man. I think you're just in the zone today. There is James Storm.
James Storm. Back when I still thought rednecks were okay.
Yeah, man. What a perspective shift we've had over the last 20 years.
You know, if rednecks, because I'm sure there are anti-fascist rednecks that are like old school Johnny Cash and stuff. You guys are okay. I'd have a barbecue with you guys any fucking time.
I mean, there are, Willie Nelson, I think, would probably consider himself a redneck, and he's all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we're cool. We're cool.
Mm-hmm.
But the rednecks that are like, there are 600 genders and I only need two, just trying to find my way back to you when the you in question is their sister. Fuck you. And now, shoulder block there.
Was that a quote from a real song, or did you make that up on the spot?
I made that up on the spot. Are you impressed?
Very much so, yes.
Kick to the gut there. Nice shoulder check there by Allen.
German?
Slingshot.
Nope.
Also, fun fact, since we're finally at the AJ Styles matchup, when I got my first computer, which was what a drop kick. So when I got my first computer, which was a Windows Vista, AJ Styles was the first wallpaper I ever had on my own computer.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that you remember that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, when I first saw AJ Styles, like when I was able to really like watch him intently on my computer, because with TV, you know how it went, especially in the younger years, either bad times or like maybe didn't know it was on, a myriad of factors. When I was really able to pay attention to AJ, yeah, phenomenal. You're goddamn right. That dude blew my fucking mind.
I have a confession.
Of course. What's up?
I'm really fucking old.
Yeah, I mean, so am I. We done knew. This is established.
I say this because I used Windows 95.
I see. Well, it did have the best startup theme.
And Windows 98. And I think if there was a Windows 2000, I definitely used that too. And my most prominent experience with a computer that I know was mine was Windows XP. But I also
I
did
see.
have a laptop in college that ran on Vista as well, and that was an experience.
I'll never forget when I got my first desktop computer because of some government program for like disabled people.
Yeah.
And the guy was super nice to me. He was great. So this is not a
Nice.
diss to the guy.
Good.
But I told him that I had a Windows Vista, and the way he looked at me, like outside of a disability context, I don't know if I've ever been that pitied by a human being, and it's never left me. So yeah, fuck Windows.
Yeah. I mean, I had the issue of when I first like got accepted into college, they gave me a little pamphlet suggesting a specific laptop because it was like, here's the laptop that our IT guys are going to best be able to service. And it was like a $2,300 not industrial, like corporate laptop. And if you know anything about the laptop industry, you know that corporate laptops are overpriced and underpowered. And boy, oh boy, did I experience that in college. I hated my college laptop. It was fucking trash.
I am so sorry.
It actually made me hate HP as a brand for a long time, but now I've come back around on them and they're cool.
Nice. Oh, and America's Most Wanted, too many
Wow.
malfunctions at the junction.
Lots of malfunctions, yeah, and most of them forced errors by Styles and Daniels, but that last one was unforced for sure. That was just
Oh, the
James
whole
Storm being cocky.
the whole story for Styles and Daniels are
Dude,
beautiful.
the way that he like posed in midair was so cool.
Dude, to think TNA at one point not only wanted him to take a pay cut, but released merch with the letters AJ looking like it was like
Jizz.
fucking sperm, yeah.
All Jizz Styles.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it was the elbow drop. I don't know why I thought he was going to do like an Arabian style moonsault there. Didn't he do those?
I believe he did, and you weren't alone in that expectation, but I had the same. You know, when I was pacifist and I was a solo YouTuber, God, I do not miss those days
2010,
at all.
2011.
Yeah. Um, I know I was like kind of I think illegally watching one TNA event as we did in our teenage years as part of the initiation into wrestling fandom, I suppose. There was I had a cluster of friends because there was still a few years I think before you and I would meet, of course. And one of them was a huge Christopher Daniels fan. I was always more of an AJ Styles guy. Like I appreciate Christopher Daniels enough, but yeah, hook me up with that phenomenal shit.
Daniels had that weird like LA Knight can't bend the spine thing going for him.
Yeah. Also, and I don't even think this is a hot take, so I'm not even going to preface it with that. I just feel like Daniels really didn't have a lot of charisma. I wouldn't go to say that he was a full on charisma vacuum, but like, I don't think he ever had like main event level charisma.
I can understand why you would say that. I don't know that I necessarily. Oh, the low bridge there by Harris. That was genius. Or no, that was Storm. That was Storm. But yeah, the low bridge was smart. Yeah, I don't know that I
Yeah,
would
but you were saying
agree.
you don't
I
think you
don't know that
necessarily
I would
agree?
necessarily agree that Daniels is low on charisma. I think he has a certain type of charisma, but I just think there's something weird about the way that he just never does any. Like his back is just so straight all the time. It's always weirded me out.
Yeah.
It's very LA Knight of him. It's got like the ass stick aspect going on.
Well, let me ask you, man, because I don't know if this was still at the time you were watching TNA, but I'm curious. Like when you talk about Daniels' specific type of charisma, is Gail Kim getting involved? Which I don't know if we're gonna have the counter that Styles and Daniels promised come out now or later. But were you a fan of Bad Influence, Daniels and Kazarian when they were first like in TNA?
No, not at all.
Okay, okay, because that actually I know they were really over with a lot of people. I was kind of ambivalent on them
No, yeah,
personally.
I did not like that group, that faction. I could not stand them. I thought that was like, to me, that was like taking the type of charisma that Daniels did have and throwing it in the garbage and trying to make him be something he wasn't, in my opinion.
I see. Okay.
Because to me,
I mean,
Daniels has like almost like a dark charisma, like a almost like a Chris Angel type vibe. You remember
yeah,
Chris Angel,
yeah, yeah,
the fucking street magician from back in the day? Um,
yeah.
yeah, that's the kind of vibe I get from Daniels in terms of like the type of charisma he has, and throwing that away to have him be like a weirdo bad guy party boy. I never understood that at all.
Yet, honestly, still better than when they had him come back with like fucking letters from the Greek alphabet tattooed on his face. I don't know what it was with TNA and face tats once upon a time, but
I
no,
don't remember him coming back with that. Honestly, it might have been after I had stopped watching.
you lucked out. I'm starting to realize the price we pay for being wrestling fans is you watch a lot of bad shit to be able to reminisce about the good.
Dominique in chat, the knock knock joke, or yeah, the knock knock joke won't ever go away. Braden Walker, what a gem.
Indeed.
What was the knock knock joke?
I think it was knock knock. Who's there? Braden Walker, and I'm gonna knock your teeth out.
Oh, I thought it was Braden Walker. Who? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know. You got to correct us. Which one was it, Dom? Or are we both wrong? We might both be wrong. I don't know.
it might be a hybrid of the two, but yeah. Allen with a thigh kick there to James Storm, and James Storm there
Oh
with the
my
kick to the gut.
God,
Oh,
the
what a
kicks from
buzzsaw.
Storm. Just laying Styles out. Jeez.
Kick out.
Allen looks so traumatized. Did you see that?
Yes.
I wonder where Wildcat Chris Harris is from. Ohio. Ohio. Oh, he's from Cincinnati. That explains the Wildcat thing.
Well,
Kind of.
Chris, I am so sorry.
You know what though? I've heard that Cincinnati is one of the like less shitty places in Ohio, to be honest.
Oh, thank goodness, even they
Yeah.
have a refuge.
Yeah, like I've heard that like the two sort of most famous cities in Ohio, Cincinnati and Cleveland, are kind of like left-leaning refuges. Refuges. Is that how you say that word?
Yeah.
In a shitty state, an otherwise shitty state.
Well, nice to know that that toilet bowl still has some redeeming qualities.
Yeah, there's some twinkle in there still.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, that
oh.
was so close. That was so good. Shit. Man,
It was
James
like a double
Storm.
arm under. Yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Daniel's mouthing off to the ref. Unlike Senshi, he has more height, so he can get away with it.
That's so true. The ref doesn't look like his father scolding him. He's no longer Caillou. We can call him Cue Ball though.
Yes.
What a Pele by AJ.
Yes.
I miss a good Pele kick, man. I feel like no one's doing them anymore.
Yeah, really. AJ just took it with him.
I think, dude, I popped so much for when Balor did it when he left Judgment Day,
Yes.
just because it feels like it's been so freaking long.
Nice step up Enziguri there by Daniels.
Daniels is crisp, man. He's a crisp wrestler.
Yeah. Crisp Daniels.
Ha! I didn't make that connection. Good job. Oh, look at that. He just made Harris elbow drop Storm.
Yeah, Harris made a connection with Storm's ribs.
Yeah, he did. His elbow. Look at the blue thunder bomb by, and now we've got Gail Kim coming out.
Yes. Where is your counter? Where is she?
AJ.
Oh, okay. That also works.
You thought that our counter was going to be a woman. Our counter is that we're willing to hit women now. Actually, no. Who is this? Who the hell is that? Are we supposed to recognize her?
I don't recognize her at all personally.
I don't know who the
I
hell
just
she
tried to
is.
chokeslam Gail Kim though.
Okay. Fucking Don West. That's what you call neutralization.
Gail Kim getting thrown out. She's out.
Okay, but who is this woman?
I don't know.
She's big and strong. We get that.
I'm just gonna carry her out here.
God. Okay, whatever. I don't know why I had high expectations for that.
Oh, could be a tornado DDT here.
Okay, back to the action now. Oh, are they going to do the Bulldog thing? Oh, no, they're not. Wow.
Oh.
Victory roll by Daniels. That could be it. Nope.
Nope. AJ just shoved him off like, fuck you.
Yeah, he did.
Angel's wings.
Nope. Good job by Harris to avoid getting pinned right away after Storm got knocked out. Roll up. O'Connor roll. No ref.
Storm gonna get the beer
bottle.
bottle.
The chair by
chair.
Storm. Oh, wow. Why was the ref even distracted?
I don't know.
Spazzing out here by Harris. He's throwing a
But he took a chair to the face.
Oh, AJ did the thing. He pulled Daniels over. He's going to springboard. Phenomenal forearm. This isn't WWE.
Wait, the referee shouldn't have even seen that count, though. Or that shouldn't have even seen that tag, though.
Yeah, the ref definitely wouldn't have seen the tag. We're going to go with it.
Style and DDT.
Nice. That was clean.
Pump handle.
Over the knee
Gutbuster.
gutbuster. Is Allen going to send it for a spiral tap?
I think he is. Because this ring has 6 sides.
He's too far away for a spiral tap. Right? Right?
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Oh my God, he really did go for a spiral tap. But Harris moved.
That had to
He has,
suck on the
what the
back.
hell? Why does he have cuffs?
They came out with them, to be fair, and I mean, you know, they are
Most
outlaws
wanted,
or
yeah, of
cowboys or.
course. Oh, he punched him with them. That's a clever use of handcuffs. I mean, it's better than actually handcuffing someone. And that's just, oh, wait, Daniels pulled the ref out.
Yeah,
I love it. I love that the baby faces are showing some fire and not just rolling over and taking it.
yeah, we don't have to settle for this. Rules aren't even real.
I mean, that's just objectively true.
Yeah.
I mean, what are laws if not threats?
God, you're so wise.
Yeah, Daniels. Fireman's carry. What's he gonna do? Samoan driver? Oh, how about a friggin' Death Valley driver?
Yeah.
A nice flipping somersault senton by AJ. That was never gonna be 3.
Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't the finish. I would have been so confused.
Allen went for a spiral tap in this match, and it's still going. Oh, is he calling for Angel's Wings? I think he is. Yeah, he is.
Uh,
He's going for the Angel's Wings. Oh, nope, it's not gonna
no.
happen. You're gonna have to duck here, bud. You're gonna have to duck. Oh, you didn't duck.
He told you. He told you twice.
I literally did tell him twice before it happened. I promise.
Yeah.
Wow, James Storm
J-
is actually feeling himself. He is wearing the shit out of that cowboy hat. Oh, the low blow! And he got away with the ref wasn't looking. Now he's gonna hit the Angels wings on the non-legal guy. It doesn't matter. You can't pin him. He's not legal. Why are you counting, ref? He got an elbow drop.
You
You know
want to
what?
do
He
your damn
deserved it.
job? I'll do it
He
for
deserved
you.
it. I was just saying he deserved that elbow drop. He was counting for the wrong guy. Fuck off, ref. Oh my god, this match has been really fun.
Uh,
Oh,
Allen now.
oh, oh.
Oh, he just ate all that turnbuckle.
What is this now? Was that a stapler?
It was a beer bottle, and he just accidentally hit Chris Harris with it.
Is he gonna STO him?
It's more like an uranage.
Oh, like a bookend, yeah. A frog splash, Allen. Oh, the BME. That's gonna be it. There it is. That was really fun. That was my match of the night by far.
Yes.
That was awesome. Look how happy the fans are, man. That's so cool.
Hell yeah.
You never see reactions that big for tag matches these days, ever.
No.
Tag titles just aren't as meaningful anymore.
Early TNA weirdly knew how to book the tag division between giving the Team 3D delayed gratification for their first title win and then doing this last chance match with Styles and Daniels, two really exciting X Division singles guys wanting to be a team. Like, yeah, you know, you got to give early TNA props when they did stuff well, and tag division was a really strong point for them the more I think about it. And now that we've watched this finish, because I don't even know if you knew what the finish of this match was, but I did, and I think you could probably assume, you know, because it was the last chance thing, and Bayface usually go over. Styles and Daniels would drop the titles to LAX in a really fun fucking feud. So again,
That sounds like
LAX
fun.
was fucking dope.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
no,
like
dude,
fun.
those matches were great.
Also, I'm
Yeah,
reading Dom's comment here. He said apparently the woman that neutralized Gail Kim was named Sorelda. She was the initial gut check winner for TNA in 2004. And apparently she only had 2 matches after this before getting released.
that's crazy.
Was gut check like TNA's equivalent to Tough Enough kind of thing?
Yeah, I believe it was. Yeah,
Gotcha, yeah. Wow. This is really cool, man. I love this for Allen and Chris Daniels. It's so cool. I mean, obviously it happened 20
definitely.
years ago, almost exactly to the day, but it's still cool.
Yeah.
20 years and a day ago. Oh god, that's right. The King of the Mountain match is the main event of this show. What's left
Yes.
before then? Joe
We still got
Steiner.
Steiner Joe.
Yeah. I wonder how old Sting was back then.
I became a Sting fan because of his work in TNA because I never watched WCW, obviously.
He was born in 1959.
So he was 47 already in 2006, just about. That's
Yep,
crazy.
47 years old. He was a little bit older than Nash, because Nash was also born in 59, but he was born in, I believe it was August of 59
Yeah,
or July. It was July of 59. So they were
that
born the
is
same year,
freaking
but
crazy.
Sting was born a few months earlier. So a little older.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I do
I guess
worry
we're gonna get.
just because Don brought up this Sorelda woman that was the identity of the woman who neutralized Gail Kim. I do worry that Michael Lockwood is going to have a career kind of along those lines too. Because
Yeah,
she's like this big rocked up powerhouse woman who I don't know if she can wrestle or not yet, other than just being strong.
right.
So we'll have to wait and see on that front.
Yeah, this is a commemorative video package for 4 years of TNA at the time, of course.
That's really cool. It's kind of wild to think that TNA and ROH were founded within just a few months of each other.
Yeah, really.
Ring of Honor was
God,
founded in February of '02, and then just a few months later, in May of '02, Jeff Jarrett and his dad Jerry founded TNA.
I'm not gonna call it like an independent wrestling scene, although there was that too, because if you're on TV and doing stuff like that, you're not really indie, so to speak. But you really do take, or I really shouldn't speak in such a broad you. I should just say me. I really took for granted what a flourishing wrestling scene we had back then. I'd kill for something like that today.
Yeah, I think I know that we've always kind of asked the question of like what defines independent wrestling. I think for me, it's just, do you have exclusively contracted wrestlers on a roster? If so, I don't know if it's fair to call you independent, and if not, then you are.
Yeah,
I think exclusive contracts are really what define whether a wrestling promotion is independent or not.
yeah, that's agreeable.
Because technically, every wrestling company is independently funded,
Right,
at least at the beginning. Like, obviously, WWE was independently funded by Vince, which, he inherited from his dad, et cetera, et cetera. And then, like, NWA, independently funded, Ring of Honor, same thing. Like, it's not like these companies are founded by corporations. But you can
right,
still be a corporate wrestling company without being founded by a corporation. Like Tony Khan founded AEW with like the Bucks and Kenny and Jericho and shit. But that doesn't make it an independent wrestling company. It's still a corporate wrestling company because it's owned
right,
by a billionaire and they have exclusive contracts and they prevent people from signing elsewhere or wrestling anywhere else that is. I mean, you can still wrestle like in the independent scene, but you can't go anywhere. You have like the independent or the exclusive thing where you can't go to other places that have the exclusive contracts, basically. So I think that's the main kind of, I don't know what to call it.
distinction.
Yeah, thank you. For me, is exclusive contracts.
All right, well, that was the commemorative video package. Now let's get back to the action.
Which, I mean, that makes TNA not independent as well because they have exclusive contracts too.
Yes, exactly.
That's Mike Tenay, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I think this is going to be Jim Cornette's segment here.
Boo! Hiss.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Jim Cornette.
People were so excited about this back then, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's probably a hot take that I genuinely think Vince Russo was a significantly better booker than Jim Cornette.
I think that would be a hot take in many circles, yes.
Like, I think they're obviously both varying levels of scumbag,
Yeah.
but Jim Cornette has literally never in his life booked a successful promotion, or rather, I should say, booked a promotion that became more successful under his pen than it was before he picked up the pen.
Right.
Vince Russo's done that twice with two different promotions, and they were the two biggest promotions in the history of pro wrestling: WWF in the Attitude Era, and then WCW in the late '90s.
It does seem like Cornette was right about Russo in the sense that Russo really does work best with a filter, like
Well,
somebody
yeah,
in the office being a
because
filter. But
Russo's
yeah.
whole thing is like he knows what it takes to grow an audience. And that is the biggest thing that is, I think, missing from wrestling today is that explicitly Tony Khan has zero interest in growing his audience whatsoever. He is actively trying to alienate members of his audience who don't love everything that he's doing to try and basically whittle down his audience to just the biggest sycophants possible.
Yes.
And the WWE is still basically run the way that Vince always ran it, which is I'm going to do what appeals to me. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off.
Exactly.
Whereas with Vince Russo, he did know the secret sauce to growing your audience. He knew how to make numbers go up, how to make attendance go up, how to make TV ratings go up. He knew how to do it. And if you just had someone in his ear being like, listen, Vince, that's too far. How do we tone that down without losing the spirit of it? You have a good fucking product, period.
Right.
Vince Russo's whole problem historically is that he just doesn't know when to stop. He doesn't have that voice in his head that tells him, like, okay, this is too much, this is too far, this is in bad taste, that kind of thing. He needs someone in his ear to be like, no, this is too much. This is distasteful. You're going to offend people, that kind of stuff. And maybe there's an argument there to be had. Maybe it's like, well, offending people is the point because this is the heel and he's supposed to be offensive and stuff like that. But like, when you have not necessarily heels doing offensive things, but just people on your product participating in offensive segments, that's when you need to draw the line. And that's like when that filter is needed. Jim Cornette doesn't have the good ideas to begin with. Like, at least Russo has the good ideas that just need to get kind of pared down to what isn't over the top and offensive. Cornette doesn't even have the good ideas. Cornette's ideas are all old rehashes of shit that worked in the 70s that don't work anymore and haven't worked in 40 years now.
I mean, there's a lot of bullshit in pro wrestling and a lot of bullshitters in pro wrestling. So you never know when somebody's being honest or not. But
Yeah,
one interview with Russo that I found really interesting. There's a point where he's asked about Stone Cold Steve Austin,
yeah,
and Rousseau says, like he had never seen Steve's work in ECW, which I think a lot of people, they kind of really glaze it. They're like, this was Stone Cold before Stone Cold was in the WWF.
yeah,
Russo said he was a fan of Stunning Steve Austin in WCW.
yeah.
And when Austin came to the company, then said, listen, we're doing the ringmaster gimmick, him and DiBiase. DiBiase is to do all the talking. Austin is never to talk. And Russo said in the interview, like even at the time he disagreed, and he knew from Vince saying that to him that Vince had never seen Stunning Steve Austin. And he goes to Steve apparently, and Steve's like, Vince, you gotta give me a chance to talk. This being Russo. Russo, you gotta give me a chance to talk. And oddly, Russo wrote him in a color commentary position, and Russo gave all the credit to Steve. He's like, he took those 5 minutes on color commentary, and he really like showed the front office I can talk. So I don't know if that's true. I don't know if Stone Cold himself has ever corroborated that story, but if it is true, it shows that, Russo, he had his own mind for the business. I don't think he gets enough credit in that way sometimes.
Well,
I
that's
think
it.
he
Yeah, like we
saw,
know
yeah.
that Russo is a fan, but he is a fan of like old school wrestling. Like he has
Yeah.
said several times that his favorite wrestler of all time was Chief J Strongbow. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah.
he's into like the really old school stuff, but he doesn't let that cloud his ability to make a contemporary product.
Yeah.
Like like he's got that in him throughout the 90s. It's not like the 2000s hit and all of a sudden now he becomes a fan of old school wrestling. Like he was a fan of old school wrestling all his life. And even
Yeah.
despite that, in the 90s, he was making a very contemporary product in the Attitude Era and then in the late 90s WCW.
And I will say too, because look, I enjoy a Jim Cornette shoot interview. I like hearing him talk the shit and tell stories and stuff like that. Not so much anymore, but there was a period that I was really into that
I
stuff.
really just like
But
hearing former personalities of the wrestling business just spill tea, honestly.
yeah, yeah, that and just getting deeper in the mind about their booking philosophies or how they felt about a certain guy in their heyday, like a Bret Hart or a Ric Flair or whatever. I'm not so much into that anymore, but again, there was a period where I was really all in that.
Yeah.
But Jim even like had a bit of, I don't know how to put this delicately, so I'm just going to put it the way I am because personally that I'm sleep deprived going into this, so I'm not going to be at my best here. I feel like there was some classism too to Cornette because like he always seemed to look down that Vince Russo worked at a video store. But I'm like, maybe that was kind of an asset because,
Well,
like,
yeah,
you're like
because you work
hooked up to the
customer
cultural
service.
zeitgeist.
You work customer service. You're more in touch with how people feel about things.
Exactly, and again, given the movies coming in,
Yeah,
they were on top of new releases and shit. You're in touch with
exactly.
the cultural zeitgeist, and you're
Yep.
like, well, how can we adapt this to
Take
pro
advantage.
wrestling?
And you know what's
Yeah,
popular too.
exactly.
Like it's not just being aware of what the new films that are coming out are, but it's also interacting with customers, knowing what the popular movies are, what people want to watch, what people are excited to get to. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, man. We need more former video store workers in writing positions. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, absolutely. Scott Steiner promo imminent. Yeah.
Yep. 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 Oh, he's naming WWE guys.
Scott Steiner has never beaten John Cena by my recollection, by the way. Faction.
Oh my god.
You tell him, Camelot.
Oh my god. That was so extra.
It was.
That was like when didn't Oba just say that about Lesnar recently?
Yeah.
Wait, is that a sign? Does that mean that Joe's gonna win here? Because I would have expected Scott to win, given that Joe's title's not on the line. But now I'm kind of second guessing.
I'm thinking Joe's gonna choke Steiner out.
Oh man.
God, you know, when I used to get the WWE magazine, one of the earliest posters I hung up in my room was a Scott Steiner poster. I
Nice.
was like, you gotta understand, when he came to WWE in like 2003, 2000, like late 2002, early 2003, you figure I would have been like 11 years old, probably like 10, 11. And so when he first comes on the screen, I was mystified by this fucking dude. Because I'm like, I didn't think arms like that were possible.
Yeah.
And I remember he used to do the bicep spot during his entrance, you know, where he would like fucking get the peak and he would kiss it, all that whole thing.
Yeah.
I would just be like, how is that real? How are you even able to lose a match? Like, how are you not undefeated for 50 years? Um, like, yeah, man, childhood me was blown away by Scott Steiner. There was like a brief period where I aspired for that bod, and like I'm doing push-ups and shit, but I gave up real quick. It didn't last, but I'm like, you know, I want to be a big bad booty daddy. Shit, yeah, Scott Steiner, fucking dope.
According to Dominique in chat, apparently Cena and Steiner had one match at a SmackDown house show in 2002.
Oh wow, I'm guessing Steiner won that then, so he's not even lying.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
I'm Googling this. I'm going to pull up cage match. Yeah, he did. He did. Steiner beat Cena on a SmackDown house show in '02. That's so funny. Oh my
In the
god.
hell.
Legendary. Look at those peaks.
Yeah.
Where are my freaks? Oh, he has a Scott Steiner suplex counter. I love it.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Well, we know Scott Steiner won't see a diminishing of his power because we're not doing this show in Canada, aka Mexico North. My god. Largest arms in the fucking world.
Mm-hmm.
And indisputably now, because Hogan's dead.
Thank goodness.
I know. It popped me too.
The world's so much better off.
Joe walk into the ring with a purpose. And
Better
if
than a
Shark
porpoise.
Boy was facing... What was that?
I said better than a porpoise.
Damn it, you beat me fucking to it, because I was going to say, and if Shark Boy was coming to the ring, I'd be saying he's walking to the ring with a porpoise. Damn it. You got there quicker.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No, it's you know what? You have just as much, if not more, charisma than I do. I'll allow this. Steiner mouthing off to the rednecks.
Better than mouthing on the rednecks.
Oh God, so true.
Pal, pal, pal.
Bell. God, I love when Petey Williams said that he introduced Scott Steiner to his wife, and Steiner just looked at her and he's like, "Oh yeah," and this is when he was Petey Pump. And Steiner just looks at Petey's wife and he's like, "Oh yeah, you want to be with the real thing?" Because I believe it. I fucking believe it.
100% believe it, yes.
Here's awkward thing. What would have happened if she would have said yes? Like, I mean, kudos to her for like loving her husband and them having a loving relationship. Of course, I am not trying to be a dick. I am just genuinely asking the question: what was Scott Steiner prepared to do if she was like, yes? Like, do you even think these things through, or do you just say things as they come to you? Nice takedown there.
Clearly the latter.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, Scotty, I'd like the real thing. Sorry, Petey. Guess she's going down this one-way road. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yell at them. What the fuck was that?
I was yelling at him.
I feel like you just had a second birth from a very weird looking egg. Chop there. We can burn calories, dragging his fat ass all over the six-sided ring. Joe does not look happy. Oh, yeah, that was unsanitary. You know what, though? Credit to Scott, because I feel like Scott, in his own way, really did care about the TNA locker room, because I remember during the Hogan and Bischoff years, the Bound for Glory, where Hogan faced Sting, and Rude was having his babyface run. He had won the Bound for Glory series. He was facing Angle for the world title. And for anybody that remembers, nice belly to belly by Scott there. For anybody that remembers, Angle retained that night by cheating. So the crowd didn't get to go home happy. Bobby didn't get his crowning moment, whatever. Hogan would go on like in an interview and be like, "Oh, I just don't think he was ready for it or whatever." And Scott Steiner, like in his own interview, called bullshit. He's like, "I've been in the ring with Bobby. That dude's a machine. He's a workhorse. He absolutely was ready to be world champion." So he was like advocating for the organic TNA guys, and I've always respected Scott for that. So I think in his own way, he really did care about the company. Nice boot there by Joe, meanwhile.
Yeah, Scotty is low key a class act.
Yeah, like the Steiner Brothers stories I've heard, like with the ribbing and the bullying, which was just really commonplace back in the day, which isn't to make an excuse for it, but it's just a sad reality, does concern me. But I think
Well, and
he's
even
really
then, it
mellowed
seems
out.
like Rick was more of the the worst of the two, kind of the
Yeah.
ringleader of that kind of stuff.
I only just like I guess I felt this way a lot as I've gotten older, as we've learned more about like physiology and steroids and stuff like that. Like, I just wonder if Scott kept his original physique and that explosive athleticism, how far he would have gone. Because I feel like some wrestlers come way too early into the business. I mean, they can't help it, right? Time is time. It's going to
Yeah.
happen when it happens. But like, if you get a Scott Steiner, not Big Papa Pump, but just the really athletic freak Scott Steiner in wrestling today, that dude to me is like at the very least a 5-time world champion. Like that dude, fucking nuts. Crazy how innovative the Steiner brothers were. In fact, another fun Scott Steiner story. I feel like I've told this a few times, but there was like kind of an urban legend going around that there was like footage of Scott Steiner doing a shooting star press.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot tell you, like, I hunted for that shit for like 2 weeks until I gave up. And the closest thing, there does seem to be footage of Scott Steiner, very grainy footage, but doing a 450. But
Yes.
I don't think there was ever any footage of Scott Steiner doing a shooting star press. But the 450 looked clean as fuck. So, like, yeah, Scotty was a freak, man. I mean, I don't want to speak in the past tense. Like, he's still alive, but obviously he's not competing anymore. Or if he is, it's on a very limited fucking basis. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
actually, because I pulled up his cage match to see if he had the Cena match, I did see that his most recent match was in 2023.
that is crazy.
Oh, there's another suplex from Scotty. That guy in
Yeah,
the crowd with the
rotate.
sign has to update it, and he has
Yes.
already. We're up to 3 suplexes, I believe that said. It was either 3 or 8. I don't remember there being 8 already, so I'm assuming it's
You,
3.
you know what? Props to that fan, because that's dedication right there.
Hell yeah. He came to count Scott Steiner suplexes, and he is counting Scott Steiner suplexes. God,
This is going to be a double arm underhook suplex, Scotty, or are you going to try and powerbomb Samoa
power
Joe?
bomb.
Oh, dear God. That actually didn't look as bad as I thought it would.
Oh, well, look at this. We got a triangle from Joe.
Yes, we do. Steiner, that pain on his face. Joe keeping the shoulders off the mat. Scott got out of the triangle. Look at these jabs from Joe. God, early Joe was a killer.
Oh, what a beautiful Uranagi there by Steiner. Wow.
Steiner kind of flexing on Joe because he did a corner Uranage, which Joe is famous for.
Yep.
Anything you could do, I could do better. Hey?
Did Joe do that
And
back then, or did he inherit it from Steiner?
no, I think he did it back then too. I think that's just Steiner being like, "Hey, fuck
Nice.
you."
Love that.
They call him a shooting star. I'm gonna blow a load up his ass. Wait, what's this gay shit? Again, that was from the P.D. Williams podcast with Cole Cabana. Oh, Scotty. You know, it probably would have ended horribly, but me reminiscing so fondly about Scott Steiner, I do wish they would have given him the TNA World title for a brief run. Even if
Why would
only
that have
like
ended
a
horribly?
month. Beg pardon?
Why would that have ended horribly?
Just because, you know, Scott isn't really known for his clean matches. Like, he can still suplex decently, but I mean, you've probably seen the botch compilations with Scott Steiner. So, like, I don't really know if you want a guy that botches like that to be world champion, but between the mic ability and everything else, you could have gotten away with at least a month. I would say a minimum 3 months, personally. But, hey, that's illegal, Scott. I thought you were going to kill Joe with your own ability. Oh, wow. Okay.
That looked like it hurt.
I'll say.
Ouchies. Yeah,
Oh,
Scotty's
wow.
blown the fuck up for sure.
Yeah. It's like, can you give me 30 minutes?
Scotty, you have 30 seconds. I can only drag this out so much.
Yeah.
Is this even like legal? I wasn't under the impression that this was a no DQ match.
I mean, referee's letting it go, but I will say, look, I love Scott to death, but that was the most tired looking chair shot I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, this is supposed to just be a singles match. There's no stipulation on this. So, like, Jesus Christ.
Joe beat the count.
Scott looks genuinely concerned, upset.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Slap for barrage by Joe.
Nice neither by Steiner, meanwhile. Inverted atomic drop.
Nice single leg drop kick. Cannon. Nice. Senton.
Steiner.
There it
Steiner.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. The original.
Chance for Joe. Joe, 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 Joe.
Go, Joe. Oh, thumb to the eye there.
Let's go, Samoa Joe. Blue Thunder Bomb.
Nah, that should just do it, honestly, but Steiner will kick out. I wonder if Steiner's actually going to have the balls to take a Muscle Buster, or if it's just going to end via a Coquina clutch.
Or if it's just going to be Steiner winning.
Or yeah, that too, by DQ or something. Because again, we know who ended that streak properly. Steiner was going to intercept him for another suplex. Steiner line. Oh, checks the lariat from Joe.
Oh,
No,
there's the
going for another
clutch. That's
sign.
it. He's not escaping this.
Nope.
He is already so blown up.
Is Steiner just going to pass out? I'm expecting a pass out, but he still might tap out. So Steiner's actually going to try and break out of this. He kind of did. Joe relocking the hold.
Wow.
Oh, Steiner actually broke out of it.
And we're
damned.
back.
Oh, no.
Low blow. Blatant low blow.
And the referee's just not having any questions. Cool.
I think he was supposed to have not seen it.
Yeah, that's fair. Steiner everything in German. Oh my God.
Half and half.
Yeah, a half and half suplex from Scott Steiner. I never thought I'd see that. Is Steiner thinking Steiner recliner?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
He can't even like get down into it right now. Like he's half-assing his own finisher.
Yeah, this is the best you're gonna get. I'm old.
He is younger than both Sting and Nash. Look at the power of Samoa Joe.
Oh my God. Honestly, respect to Joe for keeping him up the way that he did. Nice power slam.
That's it. He won with a power slam.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, that one fan was like, what? Honestly, he captured my reaction pretty well.
Oh, wow. I'm seeing the fans do the hang 10 hand sign. That's so cool.
Yeah, Joe got over with the people, man. It was a beautiful thing to see.
I actually used that fucking hand sign the other day.
Nice.
I was going through a McDonald's drive-thru and I ordered. I had points to get a free 6-piece nugget, and I ordered that and nothing else. And they were like, "Pull up to the first window," and I was like, "Okay, I guess it's free. I don't know why." And I just went to the first window and I gave the guy the hang 10, and he gave me the wave, and I went past.
Nice. It's the small moments that show us a better world is possible.
Wow.
King of the Mountain should be next.
Yes.
I have to imagine that match is going to get time, so.
Yeah, it is. There we go. Weston TNA. We should use that hang 10 symbol to replace the OK symbol, since the right has co-opted that one.
Yeah.
And thumbs up can mean bad things in some cultures. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're going to hear from Christian here.
Christian! Wait, wrong company. But he is on his own, though.
Yes.
Happy Juneteenth, everyone.
Yes.
Was he trying to do a riff on the champ is here?
Possibly.
The champ is here. Boom, 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 boom. The champ is here.
I have like 51 dimes, he says.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow, sweet little asses, huh?
I am not blushing that Christian Cage thinks I have a sweet little ass. I am handling this news just fine.
Wait, was he talking about the fans when he said that?
I mean, possibly, but he seems like it's addressing me in the here and now because he's making very intimate eye contact with us.
Oh, you're adorable. I mean, you do have a self-proclaimed insufficient ass.
I do. It's
So
very taut.
the little adjective is at least absolutely appropriate. And I mean, my mom's nickname for you is literally Sweetie, so I think that the whole nickname is appropriate.
Yes. God damn it.
How I roll.
Yeah, yeah, we know.
This match should be fun, hopefully, unless Jarrett is too overbearing, which is possible.
Yes. You know what? Bring me your camp, TNA. I can handle it. It's the main event, baby. It's Slammiversary. Let's fucking do this.
Jeff Jarrett, more like Jeff over Barrett.
Slight sophisticated pop.
I heard that. I loved that. Great job.
Nice. You know, I don't know what Christian's tastes are, as a fan, just as a person. But I have to imagine in wanting to prove his main event stripes, he was so fucking excited to share a ring with Sting. It's like, man, with how this guy is revered and everything, I'm sharing a ring with him, and I'm the world champion in this interaction. Fuck yeah. Good for him. Tom said, as it relates to the Joe Steiner finish, Scott was like, I ain't taking that muscle buster, kid. Let's take it home. So true.
Damn. Abyss was a big old boy.
Yeah, he was a chungus. Oh, falls count anywhere. That was something I forgot about King of the Mountain. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, Jarrett's the first entrance.
Yes. Here comes Killings.
This just they just put truth on the title card.
Yeah.
Like everything we've seen so far is specifically listed him as Ron, the Truth, Killings, and now he comes out and it just says Truth.
Yeah.
Abyss. God, this theme hits.
Yes.
What a classic theme song, man. My God. Wow.
Yeah. Abyss. He had that mystique about him when I first saw him. I'm like, this dude's cool.
Yeah.
I hated, like, I think I retroactively hate, I should say, because I think when I was actually watching the story, that actually did achieve its effect. I felt sympathetic for Abyss and stuff, but in hindsight, I hated when they started humanizing him with Sting trying to pull him away from James Mitchell, because that was just the beginning of the downfall of Abyss. They could have kept him like this for a bit longer for my taste. I mean, just perfect. Here comes Sting, speaking of.
Another amazing theme song, by the way.
Yes.
Dale had some
Y-
bangers, man. Dale Oliver.
yes.
I'm pretty sure that's the guy that did the TNA themes at this time.
Yes.
He put out some real bangers. I think he was the same guy that did AJ's theme, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, man. There were some classics at this time.
Dom in chat said about Abyss, this is a song of nightmares, and the fact that Abyss has only had one world title reign is kind of sad.
I think the
Hard
Song of
agree.
Nightmares was about Jarrett's theme, actually, but I could be wrong.
I assumed it was about Abyss because then he followed it up with that comment about Abyss being only a one-time world champion and that being kind of sad. And again, I agree.
Oh my God! Talk about another banger theme.
Yes.
Christian Cage.
A spin on Evanescence's My Last Breath, which is a genuinely beautiful song.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
By the way, any Evanescence fans, she actually has a new album out. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm assuming it's got. I know that at least there's one great song on there because I listened to "Who Will You Follow," which is it showed up in my YouTube feed, and then that's how I learned she was coming out with an album. So yeah, any Evanescence fans, just give that an open mind. As yeah, there is Christian, who again is the defending champion. But he's going to have to hang the belt up, not take it down, if he wants to walk out with it.
I don't know if you were in the music channel recently, but Gala was talking about Evanescence recently. Um, Talking about, I think there was a very specific Evanescence song that she was a fan of, and it wasn't "Bring Me to Life," which is what I would
Right.
expect it to be because that was like their most mainstream song. It was, let me see. Oh, also, it wasn't in the music channel; it was in the web channel. Okay. Not Me Being Blind.
Huh.
Taking Over Me. That's the name of the song that she had heard.
That's
Taking Over
another
Me.
good one. Yeah, Gallo's got great taste. There's no surprise
It's
there.
just wild though because Evanescence, that Fallen album by them, had so many big singles on it. Like Bring Me to Life, Going Under, My Immortal, Everybody's Fool. All those songs were like big, like charting songs. And randomly Gala heard Taking Over Me somehow. And I think she even said that it was randomly she came across like a Pokemon MV of some kind. Yeah, it was a Pokemon AMV that she came across on YouTube randomly that had that song playing on it, and I guess that's how she had heard of Evanescence. It blew my mind. I was like, wow, it's just wild how people discover things.
I just want to openly correct the record and say that you were correct, partner.
About
Dom
what?
was referring to Jeff Jarrett's theme.
Oh yeah, I still want to know what the knock knock joke he was referring to was earlier with Chris Harris.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, James Mitchell. Didn't that guy turn out to
Yes.
be a huge piece of shit?
I think a little bit of a piece of shit. I don't know about a huge piece of shit, given what we know about a lot of wrestlers in the industry. But yeah, I think he had his own stuff. I
Father
forget
James
what though.
Mitchell. I think. Oh, you know what it was that I'm remembering. Uh, he was the reason that the NWA got taken off TV.
That's right.
That's what I was remembering because he was actually doing real cocaine on the NWA's one show, and that got them taken off the air. So I wouldn't say huge piece of shit, but just like unrelenting carny for no reason, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, what did I just hear?
I don't know.
I heard a sound that was very familiar to me, I think. Maybe?
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm trying to remember where I heard that from. I think it's one of the streaming services. I don't think it's Netflix, but it might be. No, because Netflix is the to-doom. And this was more of like a
Yeah.
boom, ba-da-da-doom. That right
Hmm.
there. I just heard it again.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if it's coming from outside. We do have windows open. It might be coming from outside, but it sounds like it's coming from my headphones. So I don't know. There it
Nice
was
split
again.
there by Killings.
Huh? It must be outside. I don't know. Because if you're not hearing it, then obviously it's coming from outside.
Yeah. Corkscrew elbow there. Sting paired off with Abyss. Double hip toss there.
That was unbelievably silly of me. The sound that I was hearing was a video that was playing on loop on my own MacBook.
At least you figured it out, but I am happy for you.
Yeah, that was driving me crazy. Yeah. And just to be clear, the sound was IG Reels. That's why I'm familiar with it, because I've heard that sound a lot.
There you go. Christian taking Jarrett out, scaling the ropes. Nice splash there.
And that beautiful scissors kick there by Truth.
Oh, Sting looking at Killings. They're going to team up, maybe? Oh, wow. Killings diving on everybody.
Wow.
We're going to see a replay of Sting's cross body here. Wiped out everybody. Oh, and Sting alone in the ring with Jarrett, building on that story. Calling Jarrett the cancer of TNA that he wanted to take out.
Big stinger splash there to Jarrett.
We're on now, back on the apron.
Now he's up top. And Sting's just watching him go to work. He's just going to let him get the pin? He let him get the
Yeah.
pin? Why would you do that, Sting?
Because Sting's mission, more important than becoming the champion, is making sure that Jarrett doesn't become the champion.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I appreciate that.
Even Killings is a bit surprised. Like, you really just let me get that pin? So now again, folks,
Killings
Jarrett's
is
gotta go
eligible
in the
to hang
penalty
the
box.
title and win.
Yeah. What the hell threw Sting in the box?
Oh, okay. No, yeah. You were right, John. The Braden Walker joke that Dom was referring to was the one that you said.
Oh, nice.
I like mine better, but that's if that's the one that people know, then that's the one that people know. Oh my God! Our truth just got Joey Mercury'd.
Christian might just be able to pin him right there. Oh,
If
Abyss
Abyss
is in
lets
though.
him, and he won't. And why would he? You know? Oh,
I
he
mean,
just
Abyss and Christian at
punched.
this point had quite a bit of history with each other, so
Yeah.
it's no surprise that Abyss would be all over Christian here.
Mm-hmm. fuck?
It got him. So Cage and Killings are both eligible.
Yep. Abyss is about to be eligible pretty soon, I would imagine, though. Or no, wait, he has to go to the penalty
Well, he has
box.
to go in the penalty box.
He's gonna beat Jarrett's ass. Actually, Jarrett's almost out. Jarrett's gonna get out of there in 5 seconds. What a drop kick from the Stinger.
Yeah. Oh, now Jarrett going after Christian.
Ooh. So I think it is a 3-minute penalty box, by the way,
Ladder
Brett.
right in the midsection
I
of
don't know if you
Christian.
saw that or not.
Saw what?
The length of the time of penalty box.
Yes.
Was it 2 or 3
What
minutes?
is it like? Yeah, like 2 minutes, I think. Yeah.
I thought it was 3, but it might be 2. That looks. Oh God, that would hurt so bad. Jesus. Oh my God, that would be miserable.
I think Christian's got the worst deal right now, Ron. I mean, what you're going through sucks, but yeah, I do not envy Christian right now.
Absolutely, that was suck. Mm-hmm.
Abyss really wanting to get back in this match. James Mitchell have to explain to him how the rules work.
He's out.
Yeah, Abyss and Jarrett all working together. So who's going through all those tables, I wonder? Probably Abyss himself. He's got the most padding to take a bump like that, if you will.
That is true. He's a big man. Sting taking shots though at Abyss. Look at that.
Yes, indeed.
The only man in this match who can physically not get completely overwhelmed by Abyss is Sting.
See, now I wonder if it's good strategy in the King of the Mountain match. Like, so if you get a pin or submission and you gain eligibility, right? Do you still want to at least try and get pins just to send people to the penalty box? Because I'm wondering if Ron would love to pin Jarrett just to get him back in the penalty box. Oh, the stroke! And remember, falls count anywhere. He could pin him right here. Yep. Yep. 2 minutes penalty box. There we go.
Be wild if that was a two-way swing because Truth was already eligible, but then getting pinned by Jarrett it would be weird or interesting if that made Truth no longer eligible.
Right. So Christian, Jarrett, Killings, 3 men eligible, Abyss, and Sting still looking to be eligible themselves. The only
They're
people
fighting each
not
other,
eligible
yeah.
right now.
Also, I know I didn't actually respond to your question earlier, mostly because I was thinking about it. And I think at a certain point in the match, everyone is going to be just so fatigued that there is no real benefit to sending someone to the penalty box. And it's just a matter of getting them neutralized to the point that you can climb the ladder. You know what I mean?
Yes. I want to welcome Javaris to the chat coming in with, yes, Sting's whole thing was as long as it wasn't Jarrett that wins the belt. Yep. Sting's whole thing was, I don't care if I win. You just have to lose, Jarrett.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. And thank you for that clarification, Javaris. We appreciate it.
You know, it's funny that our main event reaction is a world title matchup because that's going to be the main event of SmackDown tonight. A world title matchup, Gunther versus Cody Rhodes with Sami Zayn as the special guest referee.
I've actually heard that might open the show.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's
If
just
it
a
opens the
rumor.
show, I definitely smell shenanigans. I mean, I smelled shenanigans regardless, but especially if it opens, because then you're going to have Cody have 3 more segments throughout the show. Egomaniac. I don't know if it's wise for Sting and Abyss to just be fighting each other as the two uneligible guys right now. And they seem really far away from the action, although that could also be a benefit because, again, falls count anywhere. But how many referees do you have on the scene? Like, if Sting were to try a pin Abyss right now, would a referee even know it? They're just so far removed from everything.
I like Sting, and I thought it was cool that he just let Truth pin Jarrett earlier, but I think he's taken his eye off the ball at this point. I think he's putting more effort into preventing Abyss from winning this match right now than he is preventing Jarrett. If he was really laser focused on his goal of not Jarrett winning the match, he would be over here helping Christian beat the shit out of him.
Yes. And now Christian just all over Jarrett. Christian doing, again, what we thought Sting would be doing. Oh, Jarrett's got a chair right in the midsection of Christian. Oh, Killings! He set up the ladder. He just needs to grab the title.
Yep. He's the closest so far to actually winning the match.
Yes.
See,
Oh,
and
Jarrett,
if
I think I can see what's
Sting was
happening.
doing his job, Jarrett wouldn't be able to do this right now.
Yes.
There's Abyss. Where's Sting? We do know that
Apparently, if
Truth is afraid of
Killings.
heights.
Yes. Oh, wow. Ooh. But
Hebner
apparently,
collecting the
TNA pointed
title.
out that if Killings wins this match, he would be a 3-time NWA World Champion. I thought it would only be a second reign because I knew he won it once. I never knew he had a second reign. You know, before challenging again in this context.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Wow. Just ladder right there to Killings and then right there to Sting. Man, I really appreciate the improvisation of Killings. Oh my god. That looked like an unpleasant bump.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That looks very painful. Couldn't happen to
Oh,
a better guy.
yeah, really.
I think Christian's trying to use the ladder this way to reach the. He's never going to reach it, though.
No. Oh, Abyss. Nobody is really in a place to make a play to hang that title up. And again, Abyss and Sting still need to qualify. I wonder if Abyss is just going to go this whole match without qualifying, because Sting, I think, absolutely will qualify. It's fucking Sting. Killings again setting up the ladder.
He's climbing real slow.
Indeed, he is.
There's Abyss. Damn. Oh, well, there
Oh,
goes Hebner. That
jeez.
had to suck.
Yeah, it did. Fuck.
Nice.
Oh, block hole slam.
And there's no ref. Oh,
This is
new
why in
ref.
matches like
Slick.
this.
Now Abyss is eligible. I think
Yes.
Sting is the only one not eligible, but he's not interested in being eligible, I guess.
And Christian. Yeah, I don't know what Sting's going to do, because again, he wants to prevent Jarrett from winning.
Why is Zabisco not letting Slick ref the match when Hebner's out?
I have no idea what's happening. Well, at least Jarrett is in the penalty box, to be
And it
fair.
is 2 minutes, just to confirm. I know you mentioned that earlier. I just wanted to see it for myself.
Yes. Abyss, what
Oh,
the
this is
fuck are
where
you
Abyss
doing?
goes through the tables, I bet.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. That was perfect. All 4 tables broke. Abyss's fall was actually, I think one table might not have broken, but still, really well done.
I think one of the base tables didn't break, but even that base table, I think, has a
It
slight
bent.
crack in it.
Yeah, it's bent, but not broken.
Honestly, I've seen a lot of multi-table breaks in my time. That was probably one of the cleanest ones. Yeah, Sting is not eligible. Christian trying with his right hand. Sting. Oh, man. Sting just lighting Christian up.
Stinger splash. Oh, here we go. Scorpion Deathlock. Ow!
And there it is.
Jesus, Christian. The way he was headbanging there looked like he was listening to some Kill Switch Engage or some shit.
Yeah. Crowd chant and tap. Crowd's in Sting's corner for this. It surprises me a little bit.
Listening to some Evanescence.
Yeah, really.
Oh, there's Jarrett. Wait,
Wait,
how is
Jarrett
he
was in
back?
the.
He's in the penalty box. Fuck off.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there.
I mean, there is no ref, to be fair. It's not like he's going to disqualify him. That is such a scrawny, shitty little guitar. Christian won't stop Jarrett, will he? Oh, yeah, I guess he will.
Maybe.
There's a Scorpion Death Drop by Stinger.
Oh, wow. Sting just telling Christian, go for it.
Wow, Zbyszko.
Wow.
Stroke?
Oh,
No.
and
Scorpion Death Drop.
no.
Again, number 2.
Hey, if I'm Sting, I'm going for the pin. Fuck it. If Christian's out, I gotta be the only option.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the fuck Killings is or anything else.
Zbyszko's not going to allow this to go through. You just know it. So is
Yeah,
Zbyszko like a Jeff Jarrett sycophant in this?
I guess so. I mean, but does he, Don? Does he have to go to the box when Sting counted his own pin?
Oh, there's Christian. Sting, let him have it,
No.
dude. What's your
It's
goal here? Oh, what the hell? Did Jarrett just drop toe hold Hebner into the ladder, or did Hebner do that on purpose?
I think Hebner did it on purpose.
What the fuck is going on right now? That's just it.
And
Literally
yep.
trash getting thrown in the ring heat.
Well, I guess that was Christian's last breath.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, guys. It is 8 o'clock. So I'm just gonna do a quick outro here
Yeah,
so
it's
that we can.
SmackDown
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, thank you, Dom, so much for the request, man. Thank you for being a longtime supporter and viewer of the podcast and just really a supporter of us generally. You're a beautiful human being. We wish the best for you always, and thank you again for this request. With that being said, guys, leave a like as you file out, subscribe, hit the bell icon notifications to miss any of that TWitWoW goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch because we are the best podcast on the internet today, and we will see you guys tomorrow at 10:30 for the TWitWoW weekly recap. Till then, be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in and peace out.